Good morning. Good morning. Let's get this football off. How we doing? I'm very hipster today, by the way. I biked in. It's fucking freezing. Hair looks fine. Right? Hair looks fine. I don't know. Does it? I'm balding back here if you can't tell. No, you probably can't tell. What are we doing here with this? Hold on. It's fucking, I don't know how weathermen do this shit. That good? That good? I don't know. Maybe I can. That looks weird. Hold on. I probably should put the beanie back on. I don't know what the fuck's going on with the flow today. What's up? Good morning. W City Bikes. So Brooklyn, I know. What are we going to do? NY in full winter mode now. Seriously, Rangers really asking some serious cues, brethren. Are we talking about the Texas Rangers, the New York Rangers? Because the New York Rangers are fucking hot. Oh! You're coming in today? What the fuck is wrong with Greg? What is wrong with you? I had no idea. Look at this idiot. This guy just fucking shows up. I literally think I'm about to get somebody about to fucking stab me in the back with an axe. You are the worst communicator of all time. I had no idea you were coming in today. I don't even have any room for you. I got a fucking breakfast burrito.
You just got one?
Yeah, I got one. I have shit all over the place. I didn't even tweet that you were coming in.
Take your time.
I'm in no rush.
No
I started early. I'm not panicked. I'm surprised.
I didn't realize you started early.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I was, I shoot the shit for a little bit. So, and we have stuff to talk about. We have NFL, we have NHL, we have NBA.
Big board.
It's a big board. I had no idea you were coming in, honestly.
Were you just going to house a breakfast burrito on stream?
I mean, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I was going to eat half of it. That was my plan. Hold on.
Take your time. I didn't mean to frazzle you.
I'm going to take my time. And yes, you did give me that. I got a little bit more in there, so I'm going to pour it up later. I wanted to just at least get started early so the room fills up and then we don't run out of time late. Although here you can let's see.
I'm good.
No,
Get back into it.
No.
Sorry, guys.
No, you don't need to apologize. Hold on. This is hilarious. Wow, what I needed. W. Greg present. I think this is fine. All I got to do is scooch it back a little bit. No, you're good. But in the meantime, though, hold on. The last thing we have to do is switch. Fuck, I forget which one it is. Hold on. Two gay uncles W. I don't know if you can just throw the G word around like that anymore without me getting in trouble. All right, is that good? Is that good? I just switched. By the way, what Rangers were you talking about? Greg appearance plus. That's a lot of zeros. Out of nowhere, dude. Out of fucking nowhere. This guy, when I think he shows up, going to show up on Friday, he doesn't show up. When I don't expect him to show up on Wednesday.
I do like coming in on Wednesday. It's kind of a nice change of scenery.
Oh, the Texas Rangers. Yeah, you can come over a little bit more, or maybe I can just do this.
Yeah, that's
good. Oh, look at us with our hoodies.
It's fucking cold out.
Dude, I know. Did you bike?
It's cold out. Yeah,
I bike too.
Fucking city bike dogs are nowhere to find.
Oh,
nowhere
I know.
To be found.
Did you get to the front of the building?
Yeah, but you can't get around. There's a fucking gate, and then there's another gate, and then you can get out.
Did you? I mean, you found it okay.
Yeah.
I trial and error. You're a good trial and error guy.
Yeah.
Vibes are
you have to be if
finish
you're
the job.
like as dumb as I am, and I'm planning.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to get started. I was going to take my time. Is there anything that you wanted to chat about that happened to you this morning, or anything like real world related, without giving up too much information, because you never know who's watching?
So you're just putting me on the spot to tell a story?
No. I'm just saying. I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm just saying now's the time, like the shoot the shit 10-minute time. Usually, you're like when you are here in the office, you're doing corp stuff. So I get the room going. Greg in studio. This, by the way, is one of the best breakfast burritos.
What's the name of that spot?
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe. It is a very good. I've never been, so here's a story for you. I found this out from to the burrito place, but I've never been a big potato and egg guy. But potato and eggs like a New York, New Jersey thing.
I didn't know
that DeFonte's place, and this is any Soprano fans out there. It's Bobby Bacala. It's literally like the best sandwich shop in Brooklyn. Like it's straight out of like 1950s. But the first time I went in there, what immediately gave me like this place has all credibility is, you go into any sandwich shop or pizza place, and it's got like all celebrities. They have a whole wall of celebrities. It's like Roger Maris from 1950, and the rest is just a cast of Sopranos. Like that's it. It can be like a D-list person, like Tony Soprano's sister, Bobby Bacala, Johnny Sack. Like it's just the entire cast of Sopranos is on the wall. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that. There. But Bobby Bacala's picture just says like best potato and egg in the city. And I was like, I didn't realize potato and egg was a thing, so I got it there. I'm a big potato and egg guy. Mm-hmm. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Bacon, sausage, and potato are the options. Bacon's the best one, but I had bacon the other morning. Potato's the second best. I'm usually a sausage guy, but potato and egg is a good combo, and green chili.
The green chilies are what's
the green chili is fucking fire. Great bite. What does that say? Chew these. So, did you see that thing that Barstool tweeted about the Sopranos Halloween party?
Yes.
Didn't that confuse you?
Why?
Because people were dressed up as the Sopranos, and then there were some people that looked like they were from the Sopranos.
There were people from the Sopranos.
How the fuck am I supposed to know that? It was at Tony
Soprano's house.
How am I supposed to know that?
I think it was like a thing. Yeah.
I didn't know that. And then I texted Tony. I was like, you and our friend, they're big Sopranos fans. Tana's like diehard.
Oh, is she?
Like rewatched it 10 times. I was like, you need to have this party. And he was like, Tana's sister, who's in like the music industry, invited him to that party. I was like, why didn't you go?
Why didn't you go?
Hey, he's a fucking, I don't know. He's got two fucking kids or anything. How do you not go to that party?
It's a cold brew. It's if you go to the 7th floor, they have the nitro cold brew on tap.
Yes.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm a big nitro cold brew guy. Actually, I got the coffee from this place. I brought it in one of these little douchey Contigo things, and I hate doing this. But I don't know what kind of coffee this is. Have you had the coffee from Santa Fe?
No.
Okay, can you do me a favor? I haven't put my lips on it or anything. Can you just try it?
I'm not going to know the fucking you think I'm like
No. You're not a sommelier of coffee, but just tell me if you agree. It's like I don't know what are the notes?
I know what you mean.
It's really good.
It's
like heavy on the hazelnut.
It is hazelnut.
It's hazelnut.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's not flavored.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
Java Girl used to do a really nice hazelnut.
I was in the Upper East Side. I was at the office yesterday. I looked
67th and First. If you're ever in New York, they do a really nice iced hazelnut coffee.
Java Girl. Greg lived in. I feel like this is like up too high, is it? Or is it just me? No. Greg lived in the Upper East Side for a little bit, right? What did you live on?
63rd and 2nd.
And that location, in my opinion, is not the best. But you had
kind of a dump.
He had a nice apartment or whatever. But
it's just tough. It's right where you get off the Queensboro Bridge, so it's just nonstop traffic.
The takeaway from that neighborhood was the coffee shop that he had was Java Girl. All this fucking guy would talk about Java Girl, Java Girl, Java Girl. I finally went up there, and it lived up to the hype. It was absolutely good. Are you guys in Brooklyn? Yes. Do we look like it? Yes, we are in Brooklyn. Great Wednesday to you all. What's up, QB? QB Vision lives in Williamsburg.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was going to.
Is that the guy who shouted at you?
No, I asked him. Yeah, somebody shouted at me. He said it wasn't him. But he was asking me about bars when I was looking to. If people did not know you two, they definitely would think this is a gay talk show. It doesn't matter how cold it is. I will drink an iced coffee. I agree. Bang, bang. What's up, Johnny? Okay. It's not Gintana.
Is that the Blue Jays guy?
Yeah, that's the Blue Jays guy.
I like those guys.
He was in, they're funny. Johnny's now on Owner's Box. He's a riot, but he told me, I was listening yesterday because I didn't do the board review. I was in the office, and I was just crushing. Do you see my video with the plantain chips and the stuffed pretzels and the M&Ms?
So, yeah.
I was going to town on it. I mean, it was delicious. But anyways.
It's inflate season, right?
It's inflate season, yeah. But I was listening to them, and he said I butchered his last name. How would you think that last name is pronounced?
The IU throws me off.
Yeah.
Ginta. Okay. Johnny Ginta.
I said Guintan. I said Guintana. So I'm wrong with the N. Guinta. I thought it was Guinta. You say Ginta? It's Janetta.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's got to be a Canadian thing. The weird pronunciations.
It's definitely not a Canadian name.
I did not shout at you on the street yet. Okay, that wasn't you. That was somebody. Junta. The month of Junta.
Junta makes it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't. Giunta is.
I read it like it's an Italian. Is he Italian?
No, he's Canadian.
Okay, then yeah. So that's why I threw too many syllables in there.
Oh, brother, this again. Hold on, wait. Plantain chips up. Yes. There were people on Twitter who kept saying,
"I love plantain.
I love him too." Shady fucking Beef, who I like, he's a good follow, said, "Are those banana chips?" and I had probably 2 or 3 other people say, "Are those banana chips? Why did you go so heavy on the banana chips? Why did you choose the banana chips on your base?" Can we stop that with the banana chips? They're not fucking banana chips. Okay. I know Shady Beef lives in fucking Idaho or Iowa, one of them, which is fine. I got nothing against states like that. I'd love to visit. They look beautiful, but you got to be a little cultured. They're plantain chips. Okay. They're plantain chips.
Oh, he is Italian. Ginta. All right.
Who's Italian?
Junta Ginta.
What are we talking?
Junta.
Oh, he is Italian. You did it again. I don't think Junta. If I'm Johnny Junta, I change that. Nobody's going to know unless you tell them. I think Guinta is cooler, personally. Banana chips, a.k.a. tell me your way without telling me your way. Yes, they definitely look like banana chips. Well, I mean, plantains are bananas.
Yeah, but if I see, so context is important. If I see a banana-like chip.
Green chili. Can you see that green chili in there? I don't think you can really tell.
But if I see a banana-like chip next to M&Ms, I would assume banana chip.
Look who's here.
Because it's salty versus sweet. Who's here?
Why do you always make a case for everybody?
I think it makes sense. If you see it next to M&Ms, it insinuates sweet. It doesn't insinuate salty.
I don't think
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
I don't think I get that. Just because they're next to M&Ms?
Yeah. It's like a candy store. Like you wouldn't see plantain chips in a candy store. You'd see banana chips. And if I see M&Ms, my brain triggers candy and I think banana.
Okay.
That's my argument.
All right.
I definitely saw it and I said those are plantain chips.
Yes.
But I see the argument.
Yes. They're the same no. Yeah. Okay. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. I'll give you like a plantain and banana could be the same thing, but you call them plantain chips. Plantains. Yeah. I'm not arguing that.
I'm definitely a yes man.
The plantain chip name was there first. Definitely plantain chips. Yes. Is Greg? No, Greg is not a yes man.
I'm kind of a yes man. It's a hilarious thing to argue about.
Here's what I'll say. Greg's not a yes man to me. Greg is a yes man to certain people if they earn his respect or if they have a quality that Greg finds like that he really respects. Like if somebody is like really smart or accomplished, you know what I mean? like a person's done something
Yeah.
and impressed Greg, Greg is going to yes man.
Definitely yes man to the wife.
yeah, definitely yes man to the wife. But for me, for whatever fucking reason, I don't get yes man, which is good. I don't want you to be a yes man. But Greg at the same time will still compliment me whenever it's due, and vice versa. Greg a yes man to his wife.
It's a sign of appreciation, I think. I feel like if I don't know people well, I'll just yes man them. But when I really know someone well, like a really good friend, I'm a pain in the ass.
Yeah, which I think is kind of the way you have to be.
Yeah.
Like, I think your friend should be busting your balls. Not like only doing that. Mm-hmm. We have friends that are like Tony does it too much. It's like, okay, you don't have to always bust balls. Banana chips were 60% of the bowl. I thought they may have been even 70. It's not sickening because, first of all, here's the problem. Those M&Ms were not peanut M&Ms. They were the chocolate M&Ms. Those are they're lucky to even have made the cut. Okay, I want a little at the bottom and a little at the top just to throw it. Surprise.
Get some Halloween candy.
Go get some candy.
I don't need it now.
But the stuffed pretzels are incredible. And then the trail mix. Somebody said, why the trail mix? Listen, at the end of the day, the only reason to eat the trail mix, you avoid the raisins. The nuts are fine, but you go for the chocolate. I already have that with the milk chocolate. Then you have plantain chips instead. Yeah, peanut are better. Yeah, absolutely. The milk chocolate M&Ms are kind of a joke. Reese's number one. No, it's Snickers. It's then Reese's, and then it's Twix.
I would argue that.
Okay.
I would put Kit Kat at number 3.
So I had a lot of people say that.
I do like Kit Kat.
Over Twix?
Over Twix.
I wouldn't.
You're 1, 2. I couldn't agree more.
Okay, then.
And I used to be a massive Reese guy, but I feel like I for whatever reason Snickers jumped it for me.
Yes.
Butterfinger's honorable mention.
Why?
Butterfinger? It's a good one.
I'm not sure that I've ever really. I'll tell you what I like. That's Butterfinger. Forgot how much rambling there was in it. There was here. Yeah,
1,000 grand are fucking underrated.
I don't. That's 100 grand.
1,000 grand.
I don't know that I've ever had one. Hold on, but wait. I don't want to move off this for a second. The peanut butter, in my opinion, is if you want to put it 4, that's fine. Peanut butter and Kit Kat for me are kind of the same, but the drop off from the top 3 is significant, in my opinion. That's how I feel.
I'm just not a huge Twix guy, which is odd.
When's the last time you've had one?
Yesterday.
Shut the fuck up.
my neighbor has.
It was Halloween.
So when you're in a big apartment building and people are like, all right, don't bring your fucking kids in. Everybody just puts out a bowl of candy. So I like to kind of roam around and see what different people put out. One guy put out fucking dots. Do you remember dots?
No.
They're like just little gumdrops.
Are they good?
The first one was. After that, I was like,
no,
I think I'm
that's
good.
not cool.
But I like to kind of go through a little
enough
sample.
Halloween.
Take 5 is underrated. Okay, just never got there.
Eat Butterfinger, then we make out for hours as I lick chocolate off her teeth. I will tell you the one thing I like with Butterfinger.
Midwestern thing I've ever heard.
And then we'll get into the board. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:05. It's nice and early. This is great. It feels nice not to be rushed. Dots are a classic. Really? I never got into that.
Dude, they're not bad. The lemon dot. The yellow one is pretty good.
Stop.
I like
you
lemon.
Fuck me up with lemon.
Desserts.
I hate when people order like lemon meringue or lemon key lime pie or whatever.
Just like a nice lemon cookie.
No. The one thing I want to say about Butterfinger. Does anybody here, what do we have, 61 people in here? Has anybody been to Steak and Shake? You been to Steak and Shake?
Yes.
When you go to Steak and Shake, have you gotten a milkshake?
Yes.
Very good milkshakes. Very good. Hold on. You eat half paper? Hold on. Okay, you're following me? Hold on, greasy as fuck. That's fine. But the milkshakes are phenomenal. I will say this. At Steak and Shake, my favorite milkshake is the Butterfinger milkshake. I will give Butterfinger that. Sour dots are great. That's wild. I never had it that. I like some sour candy every now and then. Sour gummy worms are good. Warheads are fun. I have to give a kid Scotty Scheffler 20-1. Oh, I had to give you a ticket because I ran out of candy last night. That's kind of funny. No, my mom loves Twizzlers. I've never really gotten it. Like I have 2 and I'm done.
I never liked Twizzlers.
Good from DK. All right, let's get into the board. I think that's enough rambling. That was
I could go for a blizzard. You know what also pretty good? So my wife's like 8 months pregnant now, but we live very close to a McDonald's that not trying to like brag or anything like that. But we're pretty healthy people. We just like never go there, but we've definitely tapped in for a couple McFlurries lately.
The machine's working.
It's been more. It's 2 for 2.
That's how you know you live in a good neighborhood. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, so when I lived in Stuytown, the East Village, that machine never worked.
You know, there was like a whole thing about it. The McFlurry machine?
No.
There's like a whole thing. So basically what was happening, I don't need to give everybody like a history lesson on like the business side of it, but basically what was happening was the contractors. So McDonald's is franchise, right? So every McDonald's I own my McDonald's, but I get marketing branding from McDonald's corporate. But you had to use this specific flurry machine, and you had to use this specific vendor to service and repair those McFlurry machines. Though that vendor was literally corrupt. But they were being hired by McDonald's corporate. So like they were getting a kickback from McDonald's. They were giving McDonald's corporate a kickback, but they were never fixing anything. So it was literally like an orchestrated effort as to why all the McFlurry machines were not working, because this one vendor was corrupt, but sending a kickback to McDonald's corporate. There's going to be a lawsuit on it. It was like a big deal. It came out like 6 months ago.
Did you read that in the fast food book that you read?
No, I didn't. That was all about cows.
Don't read a book about fast food if you eat fast food occasionally. I think my wife had at McDonald's last night. I go for an Oreo McFlurry
on a Tuesday.
Yeah, on a Tuesday.
That's wild.
Well, they were out trick or treating and they need something quick, and that's just the quick go-to. Wait, did you hear me? What's your McFlurry order?
Wife goes. I go Butterfinger. Wife goes.
I didn't know
M&M.
McDonald's had Butterfinger.
I think it's Butterfinger.
Well, it's a very good milkshake. It makes for.
I'm trying to think what I did. No, I think I did Oreo last time.
Mm-hmm.
Wife always does M&M.
That's my go-to.
I mix mine up. I'm like a creature of the moment.
Truth. Mine closes down at least 2 to 4 hours before closing. The time I want McFlurries. Yep. They don't have
Butterfinger. So then it must have been Oreo.
I would say M&M McFlurry sounds good. I think I've had one before. Greg gave trick or treaters yogurt.
That sounds a little pervy.
Plain too. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Culver's has Butterfinger. Ooh, that sounds good. It's an actual website that tracks Mickey D's operating.
There's no way they have a pistachio McFlurry. That sounds amazing.
I don't know.
I feel like they don't have McFlurries in Italy. I feel like who would get a McFlurry if you get like
Vision
a nice gelato?
To this day has not given me the vibe that he would spread fake news. This might be real.
That's wild.
That's actually pretty cool. I had McDonald's in France that was really good. It was really, and I hate to admit I'm never a fish fillet guy, but I saw like someone have it and it smelled really good.
Yeah.
And I was like, the one place I'm going to get the fish fillet McDonald's is in France. All right, let's get into it.
So cultured.
We're going to get the board up. We're going to
talk the board up. I'm pretty excited about it. NFL is a fucking dog this week.
NFL's been great.
It is a dog. This is a week to go light.
Props to
a
Greg.
lot of dog shit
McDonald's
quarterbacks
also
out there.
fresh weight stores of soda syrup along larger straw diameters is why people say, oh, actually, when I was younger, I used to love Burger King Coke. I do like their Coke, though. That is interesting. I didn't travel for it. Okay.
Yeah, there's something I've heard that too. There's something about like the actual like soda syrup at McDonald's that like they have patented.
That is fascinating. They store it cold. Interesting. It's because the Coke is stored in metal drums. Oh wow. Italy has lasagna. Separate tank for syrup. No shit. That's pretty cool. Versus the cardboard boxes that most stores.
The bag, yeah, slap the bag.
So McDonald's stores their soda in a metal container.
I think like the syrup. Yeah, there's definitely something to like the technology behind their soda stream.
I like it. I'm fascinated by this stuff. Okay, it's time to get into the board. We're 11:11. It feels like we've been talking for hours. We have not. It's been 24 minutes, and that's why we start early. That's the beauty of it. All right, are we ready to get locked in? What happened?
I'm just looking around.
Did somebody walk over?
No,
and scare you? Like you scared me?
For people who aren't in here, like it's very weird. There's like a very like quiet Brooklyn WeWork space directly to our left. So it's always funny watching him scarf down a burrito and scream about fucking Shane what's his name? Shane McClanahan or whoever you're yelling about.
Why you gotta bring up Shane, bro?
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about him until 2025.
I'm so fucked, man. All right, if my wife asks if I ate half of it, you're my witness.
That was
I wrapped that shit up.
3/4 for sure.
I told her, listen, if I get a breakfast burrito, she's got to get one too. And I said, I'm getting one on the way to the office. I'm not bringing you back one. She was like, let me know how it is. I said, I'm only going to eat half. So now Greg is my witness. McDonald's also uses wider straws. Yep, I think that was mentioned. All right, let's get into it. This coffee's really good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I do like the nitro.
Sub bang? Oh, did we get a sub bang?
Nice.
I haven't even paid attention, man. I'm sorry. Let me give some shout outs to any follows and sub bangers. Yes, we did indeed. C-Dubs 97 new follow. Hill Daddy sub bang. Justice McKinnon 8-monther. Hill Daddy with an 11-monther. Wow, it's crazy. Look at Blaine gifting Javon a sub 2 days ago. It's very nice. W Blaine. By the way, Blaine, did you see the tweet that I tweeted about the name of the first person I met at the Italian wedding?
No.
So I tweeted it out. There were a lot of comments. I think there were about 130 comments. I said the first person to guess the name of the first person I met at this wedding, $50 free play. Blaine was the winner. I was shocked that nobody got it. What would your guess be?
Paulie.
No.
Paul.
Nope.
Maria.
Wow. No, it was a guy.
Maria. Maria's a very common Italian name.
I guess that's true.
It's my grandmother's name. Yeah, I would have guessed Paul and then Dominic.
No, nobody said Dominic. No, I think Paul was on there a few times. A lot of Tonys.
Tony.
A lot of Giuseppes. The winner
Giuseppe's
was
too aggressive.
Sal.
Sal's
a great one. Yep. So shout out to excuse me, Blaine. $50 free play whenever you want it. It's ready for you. Somebody said 4 ads is crazy. You know what's crazier? Not subbing up, little bro. W Beanie. Yes, it's very chilly. I biked. Oh, Greg biked here too. I didn't know Greg was coming. If you're late, that was fun. Biked here. I'm about probably, I don't know, 2.5 miles from here. My hands were numb. Were your hands numb?
They're cold.
It's cold. Yeah, Greg's tougher than I am. But I had the beanie on. The hair's a little messy. I guess I could just take it off. I don't know why I need to worry about my appearance. You look nice and groomed. All right. On that note, though, let's bring in the board. We're not gonna. Do you want to talk about Thursday at all? I know you're a Steelers fan.
I'll touch on it. I think this is one. If you're going to take the Steelers, take a money line. I genuinely think. I told you and Jake this last night. I think this is one the Steelers win like 16-15. This is just such ugly teams. I also do kind of lean the over on that game, but we don't need to spend too much time on it. Pickett's actually playing. Pickett's going to play. They said.
Hold on. How do we feel about that?
Not great. But he doesn't really do anything anyway. He makes one throw a game, and then he'll lead like a fourth quarter comeback win. So I think by then he'll be warm.
How are his turnovers? Is he taking care of the football?
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to turn it over when you just run, and then throw an incompletion for 6 yards.
Yeah.
So he's not really throwing a lot of incompletions. But
that was Trubisky. Oh God, wow. Trubisky threw 2 interceptions. So last week, Pickett, what happened?
I gave a score and then said the over, but the score didn't add up to the over.
Good catch there, Bert.
23-22.
Bert, are you the OG Bert? I feel like I used to see Bert in here a long time. I haven't seen him in a while. 6-15. I like the over. Yes. Welcome to life with Greg, bro. It's always exciting and fascinating. So Pickett was 10 for 16, 73 yards, sacked once last week against the Jags, but no turnovers. Trubisky, 15-27, 138 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 turnovers. So I guess I would say you probably want Pickett. In the week before that, 17-25, 230 yards against the Rams, no turnovers, no interceptions. I don't know if he's fumbling the ball. But
I really just like the Steelers because Will Levis just fucking balled out.
Oh, I would say that Matt Canada is so bad. It's amazing he hasn't been fired yet. And RIP.
He is, but the team's not executing either. Like that is the narrative that he's very bad and he is not good at calling plays. But Deontay Johnson coming out and blaming the refs, it's like, dude, fucking catch the 3 drops that you had, and it's a much different game too.
He's got a drop problem.
He has a huge drop.
He's got a fucking drop problem, Deontay Johnson. I loved him in fantasy like 2 years ago, but actually, no. Special K, I'm a big Faith the Fan guy, but I got to tell you, Greg's been.
I was very adamantly not on the Steelers last week after being on the 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
I wasn't on the Jags, but I advised anyone.
I like the Jags, and I didn't take it, but Steak took it. So shout out to Steak for making a unit off that. But the only time, Greg, I think this season has been wrong is during the offseason when we talked about the Steelers.
And I didn't even bet it. You guys talked me off it.
Yep.
So
Greg thought the Steelers could beat the Niners. Thankfully, he didn't bet it. Me and Steak had the Niners. The Steelers are one of the most outgained teams in the NFL right now. They have been outgained more than the Cardinals. Yeah, offensively, they are atrocious. 55 games in a row without gaining 400 yards is insane. But they find a way to fucking win games. They find a way to win games.
They just believe it down the stretch that they're going to figure out a way to win it, which
they've
is
been outgained more than
kudos to Tomlin.
What is Fro? What are you skull emojiing, by the way? Just that stat. Yeah, the Steelers are atrocious. What happened to the map? Line went from 3 to 2.5 with Pickett.
What happened to the map? We had a map play this weekend.
Great question. What are the map plays? Are 3-1?
3-1.
3-1. We missed on the Saints. That's right.
The Jags have just been a wagon.
You haven't told me that we have a map play this week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we get a map. We're not going to talk about it. Are you coming in Friday?
I might be in remote.
What does that mean?
Like I'll be in digitally.
Can you just say no?
Are you? Oh, I'm coming in.
Let's try this.
I'm coming into the chat. I don't know if I'm coming into the office.
Okay. Are you coming in the office Friday?
Physically, no.
Can you just say no? Can you just say no?
No.
Thank you. Greg's not coming into the office or the studio, we'll call it, Friday. But you'll be on stream Friday.
Probably.
Yet.
Probably. Can't commit yet. Can't commit. I get a busy week.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. I know how it goes. Flyers money line. Hold on, Johnny Juntana. We'll get to the NFL.
I am a little bit of a sucker for the Flyers, so.
I'm a sucker for Carter Hart.
Is he good again? Is he good again?
I think he might be a little good. I don't know. I played the under, and that came through on the Hurricanes. We'll talk about it. Thoughts on Saints to win the division? That is an interesting question. I don't hate it. I think the Saints offense might turn things around a little bit, but
I don't think so. I think the Colts defense was just awful.
That's a good point.
Let's get back on track.
Okay, we'll get back on track. Sorry, I just like to appease the
No,
crowd.
I hear you.
Last thing I'll say is this. Taylor Heineke starting for the Falcons is a problem. All right, let's get back on track. Lean Steelers for Thursday, but we'll talk about it more tomorrow. Let's talk London. Chiefs.
Germany.
Sorry. Let's talk
Frankfurt.
Germany. Frankfurt. Chiefs, Dolphins, Chiefs 2.5-point favorites, 50.5. Does that total seem low?
No. 50? 50's fucking high. The Chiefs defense has been very good.
Oh, that's true.
Jalen Ramsey's back.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, wow. The Chiefs are under wagons lately. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row.
Chiefs are a very sneaky under team.
Okay.
I actually like this over. I do feel like maybe we can look this up, and I'm probably wrong, but I do feel like the travel aspect to it just leads to a lot of like, I don't want to say lazy, but sloppy defense.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think both teams got out there early too. I think both teams took what the Ravens did and left very quick to get out there.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Tyreek revenge.
I'm going to tell you right now. Pucifer says the under. I don't know if you're going to like this. We haven't talked about this. We haven't talked about the board at all, by the way. This is all first look. I like the Dolphins.
I don't know if I do.
Why don't you like?
I'd like to see what Mahomes' stats are off a loss because I bet they're pretty fucking good. I bet they're pretty fucking good.
Oh, good note.
Good
note. Hear ye, hear ye.
I definitely think the Dolphins have this one circled, and I think they're going to go all out for it. But it's really tough to fade the Chiefs off a loss. Also, we faded the Chiefs 2 weeks ago and missed against the Chargers. We faded them last week and hit with the Broncos. I'm happy just letting that lie. I do lean the over in this one. I do lean the over if I had to take something, and I probably will because you're going to wake up Sunday. You got a 9:30 a.m. game, pretty fired up. I'm probably going to take the over, but no commitment yet. Maybe just like a silly little prop.
Hold on, sorry. I'm seeing we're on a hype train level 2. I apologize. I haven't even noticed this. Seasoned vet 91, gifting fucking sub bangs left and right. QB Vision gets one. Dig that finally after all that bitching about the ads gets one. Focus, sub bang 3-monther. Appreciate it. Long Beach, 9-monther. W Long Beach, by the way. Long Beach, this guy in California. He's always in my DMs. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I like when I see you DM me. And he usually tails one of my plays. And he's like, I don't know. He doesn't necessarily do it for like a lot of money or anything. I think it's a typical unit. But I'll never forget when Long Beach, W Vibes, DM'd me a picture of being at the Sharks game. And he persuaded me to bet the Sharks goalie shutout. And I think the Sharks allowed a goal in like the first 2 minutes. So that was very fun. No, that's not nice.
Oh.
But Long Beach, I remember that. I was like laying in bed about to pass out. I didn't want anything else. And Long Beach sent me a picture, and he was like, for the vibes. I forget the name of the goalie shutout, but we did it. Okay, yeah, W Long Beach. Appreciate all the sub banks. Let's get back to the board. Hold on, we got a nugget here. Frauds. I don't know what he's saying. The Chiefs have a bad rush D, but it doesn't come into play much due to them having their offense. But the Miami can run the ball. I think they rely on that and condense the game. Interesting. Okay. You make a good point about not fading the Chiefs after a loss and the fact that we did it twice and we're 1-1. I don't want to continue to do it.
Yeah.
Can I give you something that I'm thinking about though?
Yeah.
The Dolphins have this narrative that I think they're ready to shake. And it's that they haven't beaten anybody good.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
They've lost to the Bills and they've lost to the Eagles. And on that, with those losses, they haven't even covered.
No, they haven't even come within a touchdown. Right?
I think the Dolphins really, 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 really want to win this game. And I'm sure the Chiefs do too. And maybe the Chiefs were in a bit of a look-at spot, as Greg had mentioned last week against Denver, although that was a divisional opponent. You always want to win those games and take them seriously. The Dolphins had a divisional opponent as well. But I think the Dolphins really want to shake that narrative personally.
Of course they do, but it's fucking a tough narrative to shake. It's not like you just can go out there and beat the Chiefs because you really want to do it. Like you actually have to do it. I think this is a trend that there's actually some merit to it, where the Dolphins do struggle against that elite tier. They're just not there yet.
Scrunchwin says, doesn't mean they can. Well, yes, I know it doesn't mean they can. But I don't know. I like Tua, and I like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
And I think, like what Kevin said, I think they're going to skull fuck the Chiefs. Probably 200-plus yards. Jalen Waddle, too.
Mm-hmm. Waddle's back.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to be able to stop the Dolphins. I like the Dolphins.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I do. You like the over?
I do like the over.
So you like, what do you like, 21-7? Do we know if Swift will be in attendance?
No,
I don't. Does
I don't,
McDaniels
I don't think
fire?
she's going to Germany.
How would that affect the Dolphins?
Taylor Swift.
No. This question.
Oh. What?
I don't get it.
I have no idea. Does McDaniels firing affect the Dolphins? How? I have no idea.
I think wrong McDaniels. I'm so confused.
That's it. I think they got the wrong McDaniels, which is wild that somebody thought that the Dolphins fired their coach after that.
Oh, because he's Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Vital Gonzo Gore is
Vital
stoned right now. Vital is hammered. All right, let's get back to it. Falcons and the Vikings, 4 to 4.5. I don't know if Heineke is starting. Did he not coach them 10 years ago? Vital, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now, but we're gonna move on. I don't know if it's funny. Josh McDaniels?
He was on the Broncos.
Yeah, he's on the Broncos. Oh yeah, I guess you can throw out the Rivera first card ticket. I was rooting for you. Thank you. This is tinfoil hat. Josh is a former Pats guy. They said Ritter is still the starter. Okay, so if Ritter is the bless you.
Yeah.
If Ritter is still the starter,
I don't think Ritter's a starter.
Bro, how does that matter? I don't know. We're gonna move on. This might not be a game I want to focus too much on. I don't know what the quarterback situation is. Minnesota.
It's something Hall.
Jaron Hall from BYU.
Hall, yeah,
But they did trade for Dobbs.
Dobbs isn't going to start this week. It's too short of a week. But Dobbs is going to start next week. But the Hall guy is going to start this
Lean
week.
Steelers. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Boy, high as a kite.
The one I like on this, it is every fucking Falcons game this year. I mean, you can look it up and fact check me, but I'm pretty confident they've all been like 2.5, 1.5. Like they've all been that tight spread.
Mm-hmm.
The fact to see them bump up to like 4.5, I know it's the dog shit quarterback rookie quarterback for the Vikings. I think that's a pretty big signal. Like the Falcons have not been a team to blow anybody out, and I think this is a pretty big move for the Falcons. I like the Falcons here.
I disagree.
Really?
Entirely. I think you're undervaluing.
You love the Vikings.
No, I don't. I don't think that's a big number.
I think that's a huge number.
I don't.
It's the most they've been favored by all year.
Dude, the Vikings are without Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. The Falcons are starting Taylor Heineke.
They're probably starting Desmond Ritter. And Taylor Heineke is a quarterback that's taking a team to a playoffs. He's not fucking Jaron
At
Hall.
7-9, he took him to the playoffs.
Did I miss the Gibbs glazing? No, you haven't. Is it a gross over? Actually, maybe. Hold on a minute. We're talking about a team that is 3-1 at home. Granted, they're 1-3 ATS at home. But all Desmond Ritter does is win at home. No way DJ slipped to Detroit team. Kamara over receiving yards free. Hold on. Can we get one game at a time here, please? I don't know. I don't think that's a big spread.
I think it's a huge spread.
4.5 with Jaron Hall?
For the Falcons. This is the most they've been favored by all year. I think it's a pretty big line. I'm not like passionate about it, but I definitely am a yellow strong lean Falcons.
I can't say I agree. I think that's short as fuck. That's still in money line territory for safe parlay lay piece.
Sure.
That should be 5.5. I think so.
I don't know.
Is Dobbs starting for Minnesota? No,
it's not so. Dobbs. It's not even. Don't think so. It's a hard no.
Can
Dobbs.
Greg say Heineke again? You said
I said Heineke.
Heineke.
Is that not how it's Heineke?
It's Heineke.
Like a Heineken.
Yes, there
And
you
Nick-
go. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Never lay points with the Falcons with Ritter. Yeah, fair enough.
That's what I mean. I don't think people are going to be confident laying that many points with the Falcons.
Against Jaron Hall?
Yeah, dude. I mean, even the Vikings are coming off 2 back-to-back wins where their defense looked great.
I know, but Kirk Cousins, man.
The thing that sucks, too, is I have, what the fuck's his name? Madison under rushing yards. And I think that takes that's scary now that Kirk's out. 'Cause they're
Dude,
gonna
no.
run the ball a lot
Cam
more.
Akers is balling.
Neither of them are balling. They're both averaging like 1.8 yards a carry.
Yeah, but Cam
Akers just happened to fall into the end zone last week. He's not balling.
Cam Akers, 9 carries for 19 yards.
Yeah, balling. Fucking sign him.
Yeah, but he had 1 catch for 6 yards. Okay, he's not balling.
Yeah, he's not balling.
Alexander Madison had 16 carries for 31 yards. That is so hard to do.
He's getting so many carries.
He
He's
really
getting so many
is.
carries and he's not doing anything.
Why
I should have just taken his average.
I don't think that was an option.
I don't think it is either,
No,
but
I
I
don't think
wish
that
it
was an
was.
option.
Oh, my
Christina,
God.
no. You guys really want this over? Madison is
What's
gonna be
Christina?
number 3. That Christina means come on over.
Oh.
Come on over. Come. Isn't
Tina.
Dobbs going to play? Maybe not start, but he is going to get some time. I don't know. This is a scary weekend for the NFL. Greg is correct
Yeah,
about
for
that.
sure. For sure, it's a scary weekend.
Stop. I don't know what he's telling me to stop doing.
Cornfields, bravo.
Art Smith
A
is-
Halloween costume and impersonation
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah. W. Cornfields for hanging out in the space last night, too. Greg sounded like a guy who hasn't watched one snap of the Vikings. He probably hasn't watched a snap of the Vikings.
No, I bet the Packers, and I watched that closely.
Okay. Fine.
So that sucked.
I'm back in the New York groove. I feel like Johnny Gentata would be a good.
Just Corn.
New York
Corn,
guy.
do you like the Vikings here?
He's a Vikings fan. This fucking guy.
Yeah, but Corn's not I don't view
Biased?
Corn as a biased better. Yeah.
No, he's not biased. But I don't know where he stands with the Vikings right now. I think I like the Vikings. I think this line's
We're on
short.
opposite sides of the line here.
I think this line's short, and I can't get down with a scary over because I think the Vikings defense is getting better. I've said it all goddamn season. Hang on, Brian Flores. Addition by subtraction. I got rid of all those fucking losers in the secondary. I teased the Vikings up with Browns and Saints.
Corn, you can turn the caps lock it.
Yeah,
off
why
at
are
any
you
point.
shouting at us right now, Corn? Jesus fuck. Okay. Let's get back into it. And Saints. Just ask Steak what he thinks, then take the opposite. That's true. Steak has been fade the fan. Greg is not. I'll give him credit for that. Steak has been fade the fan since he's been off on his team. Vegas benching Jimmy G. Fuck! That sucks for the Raiders win total under.
Are they really benching him?
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh.
You just said this is the biggest spread the Falcons have had, but you think it's short. No way. He said that.
Yeah, we're saying different things. I
He
like Falcons.
said
He likes Vikings.
It's the biggest spread they've ever had. I think by like 1 fucking point is my point. It's the biggest spread they've had by 1 point, 2 points against Jaron Hall. I don't think that's a big enough adjustment. Personally, guy dresses up as GRP wins one time and turns into him. All right, let's get back into it. Yeah, I can't get there with the Falcons, no way, and I can't get there with the over, as gross as it may sound. Ravens 5.5, and the Seahawks. The Seahawks, son of a bitch, 5-2. They are not going to miss the playoffs. That was a shit wager.
Yeah.
I
wager.
was shouting at Greg B. Is worried about Madison, which is absurd.
Okay.
Yeah, you have nothing to worry about.
I am a little worried.
Bro, you have nothing to worry about. I am a guy who doesn't like to call bets.
All right.
He had 16 carries for 1
But he's still getting 16 carries.
But he's not
Crazy.
rushed. Dude, he sucks.
He
sucks.
does suck. So at least my read was right. So I can't be upset there.
I
get plenty of other things to concern myself about.
I'm a Ravens fan. We lose this game.
I actually like the Ravens.
I love the Ravens, and I love that all these fans are saying this. Say it. Give me more. Give me more. Tell me it's the Flames today. Hold on. We'll talk hockey in a bit. I love the Ravens.
I don't love the Ravens, but I really like them here. I really like them here.
5.5 is a big fucking number against a 5-2 Seattle Seahawks team that almost beat the fucking Bengals on the road. The Colts beat the Ravens at home. This is telling, in my opinion. No way a Ravens lose. It's the Ravens. Shut up, Baltimore hater. GRP wins. Just dropped the video. All right, let me know whatever he said. It's up to 6 on DK. Hold on, we got somebody that tagged me in something. Hi, friend. In this month, Thanksgiving USA, I'm asking, what is everyone thankful for? I'm thankful Bill B and Henry Pat's on top of the NFL. Dak the GOAT.
Why'd you highlight that?
Because he tagged me.
Oh,
I was trying to see what he was saying. That helps me read it a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thankful for yet. We'll talk about it in a couple weeks. Gino heavily struggles against man, but is very good against zone. And the Ravens man at third highest rate. Cleveland runs the most. Gino had a lot of success. I don't think Harbaugh in this defense let that happen, and Gino gets crushed. Love it.
yeah. I mean, I was on the Seahawks last week and got very, very lucky with that spot. This is one I do like the Ravens. What?
That's a good nugget.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the vibe I get from the Ravens is they could be this team that step almost the opposite of the Dolphins. They step up and beat good teams, but then somehow the Cardinals covered against them.
I have something I want to point out about.
Oh, that was just a fucking rough loss for anybody who had the Ravens on that one.
I want to point out something too. This is something you should know about the Seattle Seahawks. This is all I am banking on. All I am banking on right now is for the Seahawks to spiral out of control. I wish that they lost that game against the Browns, but Gino, I know, W Newsletter. Gino is showing that he is susceptible to making a lot of mistakes, and the Seahawks just make a big pickup. Yes, they got Leonard Williams. Ravens always underperform when heavily favored. Ravens are getting healthy and are a scary team. Nobody's talking about. I agree, Special. Okay, that's why I want to take them to win the Super Bowl. Anybody any qualms with that? By the way,
I know I would, but like I said, I'm already on Bengals. I took the Bills to start this season. I took the Bengals in. I'm good with two.
Lamar. I'm a guy who doesn't give a fuck about CLV. I'll take it if I think it's a winner. I took McClanahan plus 350. I don't give a fuck. But Lamar at 550 is just a number I don't want to jump in on because there's so much left in the season. There's so much injury risk. Tua is playing really well, especially if I think he beats the Chiefs. You have preseason plus 750 might add to win the AFC. That's a good look. I think they're 12-1 to win the Super Bowl. I might jump on that.
I think 11. I think 11 now.
Okay. You got the Bengals at 32 to 1.
32 to 1.
What are they right now?
17, 18.
Love it. Love that. Here's what I want to point out, though, real quick, and then we'll keep moving. The Seahawks, okay? Seattle's over here. Okay? The Seahawks have done this so far. Played, and they traveled to Detroit. And they've come back, and they've traveled to NYC, all right?
Yeah, the Seahawks got a rough schedule.
And they've traveled to Cincinnati, okay? And they've come back. Now they're going to Baltimore, okay? That's a lot of miles.
It's a lot of frequent.
Now, they did have their bye, but that's a lot of miles. WCLV, Greg, that's right. You got a compliment from Corn. Good job. That's a lot of fucking miles. Seahawks are 5-2 and our 5.5-point dogs and care less about the splits. Add Rangers and Ravens Super Bowl gets you 27. Rangers today? Oh, the Texas Rangers got you. I am hoping that this team tumbles, but I just don't see it. They have a gauntlet of a schedule, I guess, a little bit later. No, they're fucked. They're going to make the playoffs. Love the Ravens.
They're going to make the playoffs.
We'll keep moving. Love the Ravens. Let's keep moving. By the way, if you're just tuning in, we're just previewing the NFL board for the first time all week. And we will we'll put out our newsletter here. I'll drop the website in chat. Shout out to Corn for reminding me to plug the newsletter in the space last night. Here you go. If you want to subscribe for free to the newsletter every Friday, we'll have our best bets. What's our record? 31 and 15.
We're having a great NFL.
31 and 15.
We're having a great NFL. We're clawing back. College has been a fucking dogfight.
College has been a dogfight. I think record-wise, we're over 500. I think we were 21.
We're right on 500.
20, weren't we 21 and 24? Now we're 26 and 25, I think.
I don't think that's right.
Ravens, a Super Bowl, and yes, Focus 2K. I got to tell you, are you nervous? I'm nervous about Joaquin Phoenix and Napoleon.
I would be nervous about
Leo.
Yeah, Flower Moon too.
I know, but Leo was the favorite, so obviously I know that. But
yeah.
I feel like Napoleon, he looks good in that. I've only seen the trailer. Have you seen Killers yet?
But neither of those guys, Joaquin Phoenix and Leo, have won it before, which makes me like Killian.
I agree. Killian's also just a theater guy.
I think he's just I think the Academy is going to love Killian.
The Academy's going to love Killian. All right, we will do a newsletter, by the way, for Oscar picks, and they've done really well.
They've gotten tough since gambling got like legal and scaled. Oscars have gotten
the odds have adjusted.
Tight.
Hitting the right bets hasn't been a problem, but the odds have adjusted. So usually, if something would be like plus 450, it's going to be like minus 110. Browns and Cardinals. You got that.
Can I have the mic?
You got that look on your face. Yeah, give them the mic. By the way, can you guys hear us okay? Do we sound fine?
So I'm going to get the Browns schedule up, so I'm speaking accurately. But if you look at their last 3 games, I think they had an early bye. Cards, bingo. Thank you, Thrasher. So the Browns' last 3 games have been fucking dogfights. They barely beat the 49ers on that missed field goal. Then they beat the Colts on that, no call or bullshit pass interference call. Then this past week, they gave up a touchdown to Seattle. So 3 dog fights in a row. Now they're looking at, what's this guy's name? It's not the Cardinals.
Clayton Tune.
Clayton Tune. Now they get Clayton Tune. Stefanski is notorious for playing down to opponents and overlooking them. And this is a perfect overlook spot because not only next week do they have the Ravens, the week after that, they have the Steelers. So they're right in the hunt.
Is this a map play?
Yes, there's a map. Oh! That's where I was going with this.
I didn't hear you say it. Sorry.
So I didn't say it.
Oh, okay,
but all of that of 3 tough games. You look at the Cardinals, you're getting a 3rd-string quarterback who's never started before. This is a slam dunk. I guarantee the Browns have already checked this as a win in their books. And like I said, they're looking ahead to not only the Ravens but the Steelers right after that. So I think this is just one where they come out a little flat. They're a little clunky. They let Arizona hang around. Definitely not going to go as far to say Tune gets a win here, but at +7, I think it's 7.5. I think it's been fluctuating between 7.5, 8. I mean, you got to think the other thing too. I think this is a little bit of I forget Gannon, the head coach.
Jonathan Gannon.
I think this is a little bit of him trying to show, hey, I am a fucking good coach here, right? Look what he did with Josh Dobbs, where prior to the season, nobody really knew who the fuck Josh Dobbs was. He was a backup for the Steelers for forever, kind of a journeyman. He took him, he made them competitive every game. He didn't do anything special. They're 1-7, but he made them competitive. Now I think this is a chance for him to say, hey, here's a guy I brought in, rookie. Let me show what I can do with this guy before I get to Kyler. Because it's very, very strange that they're going to this Tune guy for 1 game, right? Because Kyler's likely back week 10. So I think it's let me test out this guy. Let me see what I can do as a future head coach of this. So I think there's a big live in-person role play, whatever interview for to be the future of the Cardinals franchise. And I really think he wants to win this game with Tune.
So the only thing I will say to poke a little bit of hole in what you said, it's strange Clayton Tune is starting this game. I don't know that I agree. The only reason is they had to move Dobbs when they did because it was the trade deadline. And
fair.
Do you want Kyler's first game to be in Cleveland?
No, you don't. You don't want to. If Kyler plays this game, I am hard
He's
off.
not. He's
I'm
not.
off. Yeah.
He's not. But that would be why I
Yeah.
would say, all right, Kyler, you're going to come back, but we're not going to throw you out there.
But they didn't have to trade Dobbs. It's not like they got a fucking massive haul for him.
Sure.
And he announced Tune was starting before they even traded Dobbs.
But I think But I think trading Dobbs makes all the sense in the world if you consider the Cardinals don't want to win games.
Yeah.
So and he's a competent quarterback, and there's a buyer for him. And with Kyler coming back, you still want to see what he's capable of.
Oh,
you don't
for
want
sure.
to win,
You
but you want to know. I mean, you're
Yeah.
paying the guy. So I like it. I get it. I like it because of this. And I was pulling up the upcoming games. So you're telling me, dude, the Cleveland Browns, this is a brutal schedule. So they had 4 home games in the first 5 weeks. But then on the road, Indy, Seattle, back for Arizona, at Baltimore, back for a divisional game, on the road again. That is 5 road games in 7 weeks. That's fucking brutal. So
It's tough. This is such an overlook spot.
oh, look at this too. Look at the spreads. You guys see this? Zigzag. Win. Cover, don't cover. Cover, don't cover. Cover, don't cover. Cover. Oh, well, it depends on the number. Did they close 4.5? They must have.
Oh, did they?
They
They
must
might
have-
have eat
they
that
must have
more.
closed
Yeah, because
4.
I got Seattle at 3.5. So CLV Greg.
CLV Greg. Okay. That's going to be an official play for you. Is that going to be your best bet?
As long as Kyler's not starting, it's absolutely an official play.
Okay.
Probably my best bet.
Close 4.5. Got it. Thank you. Packers and Rams. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it either. You know it's Ripien.
It's Ripien. Ripien is starting for the Rams, so it's not that fishy or suspicious. But I have to say, this feels like a Packers game. It does. Browns trading DPJ was in the snaps. 83. Oh, Donovan Peoples-Jones. Got you. PJ Walker -8 is insane. I don't know, man. It's Clayton Tune. We talking Puckett or what?
It's Clayton Tune against the
not
1
yet,
and 7 team. Don't look at PJ Walker. Look at one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Right. I would have to say it's the Packers or nothing for me.
Hard pass on this.
Okay.
Hard pass on this.
Let's talk Texans and Bucks. What do we think about this? What's the early thought on this game? Think it's Watson? What do you mean?
No, Watson's not going to start.
No, he's not playing.
I don't think so. At least it's heavily insinuated it's going to be PJ Walker again.
So I would not hedge. Well, I guess it's not a bad middle if you get the Rams, if they go to like 3.5 or something, Pucifer, but no, I wouldn't. 39 to 39.5. No fucking thank you. I don't want to rely on the Packers offense at all. They are a terrible team. In my opinion, they're probably the worst team in the NFL. 3 points. If you want to lay it, fine. Money line would probably be the safer bet. I don't foresee the Rams doing that well with Ripien in a place like Green Bay. But the Packers defense is bad. The Packers offense is bad. They just traded Russell Douglas. I have no interest in getting involved. You don't either, right?
No, I have Packers total or Packers futures. I really hope they can somehow fucking win this one, but it's probably dead either way. I think it's crazy to me, no matter who's starting a quarterback for the Rams, that this Packers team, after what they've done for the last month, is favored by a field goal. Is favored in general, but much less a field goal. Like, I don't know. This is a no touch for me, though.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Ripien does suck, though. I can see Packers.
So does Jordan Love.
14. Yeah, Jordan Love does suck. Texans and Bucks, 2.5 to 3. I would say what's interesting to me is this line moving, or the total moving up 38.5 to 40. The Bucks are not a very good team to the over because their offense is not very good and their defense is actually solid. The Texans, I was listening to Chernoff's podcast, and he made an interesting point that the Texans went run heavy last week against the Panthers, and they don't anticipate that they'll do that again against the Bucks. Part of the reason is the Bucks' run defense is solid. They have a really good front seven and a really good D line with Vita Vea and good linebackers. So we might see more passing from CJ Stroud. I would have to think that if that is the case, I also kind of respect the Texas defense, and they've played fairly well. I'm not saying it's impressive to hold the Steelers to 6 points, given that we know the Steelers offense is terrible, but they really, I mean, they kind of shut down the Falcons too on the road in Atlanta, which I thought was fairly impressive. So this is a defense that I respect for the Texans and for the Bucks. It had me thinking under, but now I see the total moving up. If there's going to be points scored,
that's interesting.
If there's going to be points scored and the Texans score, I'm a Bucks fan. I'm not that biased or anything. I don't even want them to win games right now. But I think the Bucks might find ways to score as well. The offense has not really – I'm not saying it's like due for a blow-up offensive performance. Like, I don't think the Bucks are that kind of team. I mean, these unders are just insane. But let's see. They've scored 26 on the road. They scored 18 on the road in Buffalo. But, I mean, other than that, oh, my God, that's only their third road game of the season. But if anything, what I'm kind of getting at is the offense has performed quite well on the road. Oh, I'm sorry, in Minnesota too, scoring 20 points. So, I mean, they're better on the road than they are at home. I think we could have ourselves a Mike Evans day. No. Why?
I'm not a Baker guy.
I find you're not a Baker guy. That's fine.
And it's not like their offense is like maybe because he did play like shit last game. Right, he didn't do anything.
Nothing.
All game. He had a touchdown at the end, but he didn't do anything last game. I just think the Bucs offense is in a bad place right now. I'm not looking to back them.
I'm not looking to back the Bucs either, but the over is interesting to me if it's up to 40.
The over is interesting.
And what I would do is I don't know who I want to attack with the Texans. They've got so many guys. In a game like this, though, I mean, the Bucs are also 3-4. They are acting like they have something to play for. They played the fucking Bills tough. They could have rolled over and died. I think they're going to go, like you said, with extra time to prepare. They're going to go into Houston. I think they're going to fucking try to win this game. I think they're going to try to stay competitive. I feel like they see that the division is something they could actually win.
The division's wide open,
especially since they already have one win against the Saints. So, look, I'm not getting fired up as a Bucs fan by any means, but I think they're live here, and I think we're going to see somebody on the offense do something. Rap just announced Heineke starting. Got it. Thank you. They could not move the ball until penalties. They did not play them tough. I don't know. They didn't play them tough. I think you kind of have to. I mean, I think if you hold the Bills to 24 points in Buffalo,
the Bills have a tendency to do that though, of just get up and sit on it, but they're nowhere near the Eagles of like sit on and actually still move the ball and score. They're just like, we scored 24, we're good.
I think we could say they played them tough. Came down to the final possession. I think we can say that.
I wouldn't say they played them tough. There was no point in that game where you thought the Bucs were going to win.
If Chris Godwin turned around, that's all I saw on Twitter.
If he caught a Hail Mary, yeah.
Well,
okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hail Marys happen. Look at Russell Wilson's stats because of his Hail Mary at the end of the Commanders game.
Yeah. But Baker ain't doing that.
Number 1 in EPA.
I just think I bet the Bucs under coming into this season. Just Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield and their offensive coordinator is as bad as Matt Canada. Like they're just not doing it.
Fair enough.
For me,
enough.
Like they're not in my mind. There's no reason to take this, but the over does entice me a little bit because it's a weird game to see move up.
Commanders and Patriots. I think we disagree here.
I just don't think you should bet this game.
I like the Patriots.
I don't blame you, but I think everybody does.
I don't think everybody does.
Why would you not bet the Patriots here?
Because the Patriots are 1-3 at home. They're 1-3 ATS. They're 2-6 ATS. And Mac Jones sucks. And who wants to lay more than a field goal with Mac Jones?
The Commanders just sold their team. The only thing that was good on that team was the defensive line, and they just sold it.
Yeah, but Sam Howell also just carved up the Eagles defense for 400 yards.
Carved up. Let's relax on
They did it twice. They have Terry McLaurin.
What have they done against
people
every
like
other team
John
in
Dodson?
the NFL? Nothing. Dude, this defense
They
is
beat the
bad.
Falcons.
I do agree with you. I do think Mac Jones should thrive in this game. I just don't want to touch it.
Does anybody like the Patriots? I think
The whole chat said Patriots money line.
No, that's not true.
-2.5 money line. Pat's money line.
I
Pat's
don't
money
like
line.
them at 3.5. Sakikiro doesn't like them.
Okay, so you found one.
Washington defense just traded their shit right away. How about the under? Fun fact, all 4 of ATL wins either losing at half or tied. So
It's like the exact opposite of the old Falcons.
this is Monday Night Football Raiders 2.0. Well, I don't know if I get that. Do you get that?
Not really.
I don't get it. Under as well. I think we
Just what happened should happen. Like I totally think that could be the move. I just don't. I have zero desire to bet on either of these teams. Especially when they're facing each other. I guess I'll say.
I guess I don't know that I agree because Special K. The reason is laying points and getting points are so drastically different, in my opinion. You feel more comfortable getting a touchdown with fucking Jimmy G for whatever reason. People like him or they feel like he's a competent quarterback. Mac Jones, trusting Mac Jones to win by more than 3.5 points. I don't know that anybody's going to feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, the Pats did. What's his name? Kenneth Bourne or Kendrick Bourne, whatever.
Bourne.
He just tore his ACL, I think.
Ooh, that's not good. I do know. I've stayed off of them almost all year, honestly.
If you've stayed off him all year, put your hand in the cookie jar. Go for it. Like I'm not gonna talk you off of it. I'm just not taking this one.
All right, fair enough. Saints and Bears.
Wolf
is right. Tyson Badgett back-to-back road games, right?
Why the fuck did the Bears buy?
I don't know.
Such a fascinating.
I don't know. And that guy's in a
a
contract year, so it's not even guaranteed that he's going to sign. I mean, I guess maybe they had a conversation with him. They're like, "Hey, would you resign?" But I don't know. Some of these things could happen. They have so much money. I mean, I guess, but it's still weird. I wouldn't trade a single asset. If you have a ton of money, throw all that money in his face in the offseason. And keep your fucking
No,
picks.
this is still it's not Fields yet.
I hear it. Somebody says this every time. Olave to have a day. People love Olave. Olave is the Rays team total for the chat.
It's the what?
Rays team total for the chat.
Oh, is it?
Yes, everybody loves Olave. I say this every week.
When he was gone in October. He didn't do anything in October. That totally makes sense.
I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I did. Olave has Derek Carr throwing the football. I have a thought. So the Bears, in my opinion, it was cute for a little bit. Badgett comes on the scene.
Badgett, that's his name.
And I think like take splits, numbers, everything out of it. Just think about like being a sports fan. These guys come on the scene sometimes. Like Rick Meyer. Does anybody remember Rick Meyer from Notre Dame?
Seahawks.
You probably don't. Great fucking memory. You come on the scene, and sometimes when you're a nobody, you don't have high expectations. Not like a Caleb Williams or anything, right? You come on, you win a game, you have a nice little performance, it's great. And some people are like, oh, this is fun. Badgett had his win against the Raiders. But then he goes on the road in the Chargers and they don't cover. They put up 13 points? The Badger party is over before it started. If anybody thought about getting cute with it. In my opinion, this is probably square, but 7.5 is not a number that people like to lay, especially with a Saints team that's 0-3 at home ATS. I think the Saints would be my don't overthink it square play of the day. I think that they win. I think the Bears might even be a contender for lowest scoring team. As someone who initially liked Pats, Manders selling in line going to 3.5 disinterests me entirely. Fair enough, Matt. Yeah, but you have first say in the draft class for Eagles is weak this year, for edges is weak this year. I see what you're saying. Okay. Saints kicker over field goals is the only bet. Bears probably would rather try to re-sign Sweat as a more proven player, take a potentially worse draft. Yep. DK got Saints. That's a fat line. That is a fat line. I know Greg said this, and he's probably right. And Cam Money said this too. I was watching Red Zone before I went to a wedding last week. And when I saw the Saints game come on the TV, the Saints were making some plays. That's probably more to do with the Colts defense being really, really bad. I get that. But I at least like to see them, whether they were successful or not, throwing the ball downfield. They opened it up. You could tell they were like, fuck this shit. We're going to air it out. We're going to open it up. They had Taysom Hill in the game a lot more. I'm good with that. What is the Bears team total under? I don't know, but that's probably the play.
I would be careful against taking any team, lowest scoring team this week, because you got some really shitty quarterbacks out there. You got some really shitty quarterbacks out there.
Well, what's wrong with going to war with Badgett?
Yeah, if that's your pony, go for it. I'm just saying in general that's a no look for me this week, because there's one of these new guys is going to lay an absolute egg.
But that's why you need Greg. Greg, that's smart. I need to hear that. Don't go crazy with lowest scoring team or anything like that, because you have a lot of fuck faces out there. By the way, I have a good long shot.
Yeah,
Seahawks
for lowest.
Mm-hmm. I think that Ravens
that's
defense
a wild
gets
one.
Him. And I really like that nugget about man defense. We saw a lot of turnovers from Geno last week. A lot. After you play the Browns defense, you got to be a little bit tired. All right, hold on. I'm going to pull up the we're almost done. A couple more games, then we'll talk puck. I know the puck heads want to get to it. Lowest scoring team. The Bears are 10-1. Cardinals 7, Vikings 950, Bears 10-1. Rams 13-1 too. No, I can't do that against Packers defense. No. Bears team total 16.5. Yeah, that's going to be an under. I think they're going to score a touchdown. What is Bucks? I don't know. I'll pull it up later. Let's keep moving. Tempo and pace. We'll get to the ice. Don't you worry. I know Furl's in there rolling his eyes right now at his corp job. Panthers and Colts. Dare I say?
Are you going to say it? Are you going to say what I'm thinking?
Dare I say? I want to buy some Panther stock.
Bryce Love Masterclass?
No, I was not going to say that.
That's kind of what he
said due, it, not me.
He's due for a big breakout game. It's his second game with the offensive coordinator calling the plays. Struggled last week, got the win, got the monkey off his back. Colts defense has been atrocious. It's a short line.
And you were right. You said this when you were fucking running up a hill when you talked on the Spaces. That's all right. I'm happy to have you. But you mentioned that the Panthers defense is getting healthier, and I was like, really? I wasn't aware. But then I was watching some of the game, and I saw Frankie Louvu was back. He's a bad motherfucker.
They got a couple people back. It's not back to what it was, but it's getting some big pieces back.
Teams after they play the Cowboys are 0-7 ATS this year for what it's worth.
Fascinating.
That's Rams, isn't it?
That is Rams.
All right. Okay. Have you went over the NBA games? Not yet. Tolerance. Not yet.
Already on Panther. Love it, Matt. Love it. This is one I like the over. Oh, I'd move down a little bit. That doesn't scare me.
But you know why I like. I'm not going to fuck around with the over. I think that means Gardner Minshew on the road sucks.
Gardner Minshew sucks in general.
He sucks in general.
He's very good for turnovers.
They're not good on the road, and the Panthers defense is getting healthier.
Yeah.
I like this Panthers defense when they're healthy. I like the Panthers.
I like the Panthers. I'll co-sign it.
Okay, Panthers might be my best bet. What? Go ahead.
Slight concern.
Okay.
If you want to play the look ahead role, I believe the Panthers and Bears play in Germany next week.
No.
Nope,
that doesn't matter.
Nope.
Okay.
They don't. It's Colts Patriots next week. Okay, yeah, Panthers for sure.
The Panthers love them. Okay, GRP wins. If you took the Raiders on Monday Night Football, don't bet Monday Night Football. Don't bet all this weekend. You have no mojo like the Raiders take the weekend off. Dude, that is hilarious. Fake news, Greg.
Yeah,
fake news, bang.
Bears Panthers Thursday night. I like the Panthers there. Definitely co-sign. This is a tricky one.
Yeah, Raiders Giants.
This is a tricky one. It might be too obvious of a back the team who fired their coach. It might be too obvious.
Here's what we've learned. Let me tell you, as the architect of buying the bad news with the firing team, a team betting on a team in any sport that fires their coach, their manager, whatever the case is, what we have learned, because we've gotten duped sometimes, when a firing is made to where it's such a benefit to that team, such a good decision, it's actually you're buying the good news and not the bad news. Getting McDaniels out of there is actually good for the Raiders. I'm nervous. And they're starting Aiden O'Connell. These are all good things for the Raiders.
You should be very nervous about their win total.
I'm very nervous.
You know what this makes me think of last year when we had the Panthers win total under, and it was a slam dunk home run, and then Rule got fired, and they rallied behind Wilkins or whatever his name was.
Steve Wilkes.
Yeah.
We did
the vibe I get for the Raiders.
We'll go over it again, boys, on Friday. Antonio Pierce coaching versus old team. Oh, wow.
Dimes supposedly is coaching. Or Dimes is coaching. Dimes supposedly is starting. And I think the Giants got a couple O-line guys back. Why is Matt telling me to shut up?
I don't know. If you said something dumb in
I did. It's a tricky one. It might just be a total layoff.
I like the Giants. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I'm invested already. I'm just rooting for the Giants.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Aiden starts Raiders for me.
Waller revenge game if he plays.
I don't think he's playing. Raiders Future's in trouble. Shut up. I agree. That's not a dumb thing to say.
It's absolutely in trouble, Matt. Beware.
It's in trouble.
Look at what the fucking Panthers did last year. Dude,
it's in trouble.
Coach is not good for you.
I'm nervous. And Aiden O'Connell. I faded Jimmy G and dumb fuck McDaniels. Not Aiden O'Connell and Antonio Pierce. You guys like the over. It's gross over. All right, let's talk Eagles Cowboys.
Matt's going to disagree with me here too.
You don't like the Eagles.
I like the Cowboys.
You like the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys.
I'm not surprised at all that you like the Cowboys. I would have been shocked if you liked the Eagles.
I think I really like the under in this game too.
Do you?
Yeah.
46 and a half down to 46. Ritter's dog piss. Yeah, under. The boys.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys, but I'm coming around more to the under. This is probably my underplay.
Okay. I'm good with that. I don't know that I like a side just looking at it right now. I don't like
3 is the right line.
3's the right line.
3 is the right line.
They're basically.
And that's where I come back. Like it's in Philly. 3 is the correct line for this game.
The Cowboys got their dick kicked in by the Niners, and they've had that bad loss against the Cardinals. But they did look very good after that win against the Chargers. Had their bye week. They looked very good against the Rams. They did exactly what we expected them to. Was that your best bet?
Cowboys last week, yeah.
They're a problem. They're a threat. They are a concern. Hurts' legs aren't right. They're going to pound the rock against the soft Dallas D. Dallas won't be able to throw over the top like they've been doing. Clock is going to tick. Okay. Do we want to be professional bettors and get this in right now? I'll do it. You want to get it in right now?
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in right fucking now. I'll take it. Watch, as soon as we bet the under, it's going to fucking shoot up to 47.
Yeah, I do like this under, though.
Take the side if you think wins outright. This is like Texas OU game. I don't know if I get that. Crutch. How effective is the Eagles' run game going to be without Hurts being a threat? Is Hurts is he not playing?
No, he's favoring his knee tremendously.
Yeah,
I think he had 2 carries last game.
Ooh.
And he fumbled 1 on a tush push.
Yeah. Ouch. This number will stay 3. It moves the other way and coming back to 3. Got it. He cannot scramble. Understood. Okay. And he's going to have Michael Parsons on him. But
Hurts is a fucking dog, too.
He's a dog. I love Hurts. Yeah. He had 1 fucking knee on the road, and he still played his ass off against the divisional opponent Commanders. All right, last game. Then we'll talk ice. I don't want to fade the Bengals. The Bengals look good. Oh, hold on. Be careful on the under. Trub Blake leads the NFL defense pattern for your calls. That's interesting. Yeah, it's not his fault. He's for sure. Just my philosophy on rivalry games, especially between good teams, throw the points out the window. Oh, I see what you're saying. I think he's going to fuck them up from the pocket still. Yeah, I kind of do too. Bengals, Bills, 2.5 are the Bengals, 47 up to 48.5. This is my, don't overthink it, square over of the weekend. I agree with the move.
I'm on it. I already took it.
You took the over?
Yeah, I took the over.
What the fuck, man?
I took it yesterday.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I thought I said something. I was going to talk about it today. I didn't think I said
I'm
something.
okay
That was
talking
actually-
about things together for the first time on the stream, but if you're going to make an actual
I know,
bet,
but sometimes I see it and it's moving up, and I'm on the train, and I just got to get it in.
Greg, I made this joke on Twitter the other day, but Greg is Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, where he's got 2 pairs of gloves the whole fucking time. Joe Burr, Brills are broken. Yeah, you know what? I've got a thought, and maybe it's because I have PTSD of betting the Bills against the Bengals. I think I put 2 units on the money line in the playoffs in Buffalo when it was snowing, and Burrow and the Bengals sliced that defense up. I mean, I said it. I thought it looked like the first time the Bills defense had ever seen snow. But I think there's going to be something there with the Bengals and Joe Burrow. Actually, I'm going to take the Bengals out of it. I think there's something there with Joe Burrow having the Bills number. He knows they're the big dog. They get all the love in the AFC.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, MVP, a favorite, blah, 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 blah. Burrow is fucking back. They're 4-3. 3-1 ATS, 2-1 at home. I think they're going to win this game, and I think they're going to score a lot of points, but I still don't love the Bengals defense. So I want to take them out of it. I think this is going to be a 27-24 game at minimum. That's 51 points. This game goes over.
I agree. I mean, if you look at the Bengals, they're starting to really look a lot better. Their biggest weakness is still safety, which says Gabe Davis, which says Stephon Diggs, which says points. So that's why I fluctuated back and forth on a side here, but I'm already invested in both these teams to win the Super Bowl because I'm an asshole. So I like the over here. Okay. And I do think you're right. I think Zach Taylor McDermott is. I don't want to say he's an overrated coach, but I think he's, for the talent he has and the fact that he's just never gotten there, it's starting to say a lot.
Well, you nailed it when we were at the Bills-Jets game, and you were like, Sean McDermott just plays. He coaches not to lose.
He doesn't coach to win. He coaches not to lose. Yeah.
And I think you're right. There's something there with McDermott. He's got poopy pants.
You got tight butthole.
Tight butthole, poopy pants, soft. I was going to say something else, but
soft skin.
No, like something soft, like no nuts.
No nuts.
He's got no nuts. He's got it
like
all.
a Ken doll.
He is like a Ken doll. He isn't Dan Campbell, that's for sure. He is not Dan Campbell. So I would say this. Yeah, I'm not going to give me Joe Burrow.
Scott's toilet paper. Charmin's like fucking good. Oh, I get it. Charmin's very soft.
Correct.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm honestly baffled that that's the first time you've ever heard Charmin and soft together.
I don't know why I thought. I think Charmin is like better, higher quality. So
you are the only person in the world who thought Charmin would mean a compliment.
Yeah,
when you're referring
it's
to
the best toilet paper.
Okay, that's all we got. Wow, it's a really light day in the board review. It's hilarious. I wonder if people are hungover from Halloween. Did you go trick or treating? No. Okay, I didn't either. But the girls went with their kids and stuff. They had a nice time. We cranked college football yesterday. Can we move to the NBA and NHL, please? Yes.
I'll look at NBA real quick, and then
do you want me to do NBA before the NHL? Actually, the chat's going to kill me.
Go to NHL. Okay.
Do you? Let me just look real quick though. How many NBA games do we have? 2.
I think you had a big slate in both. Both were really weak cards yesterday.
We got to go NHL. The chat's going to kill me. Yeah, look at Pat already.
We're going to talk NBA, guys.
There's only 4 games. I'm
kidding.
All right, 4 games. Let's go to the
only
ice.
4 games in the hockey?
Dude, the scheduling, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? Why is the NHL so bad at this? By the way, I'm going to the Rangers game tomorrow. They play the Hurricanes. SeatGeek, promo code DGen, $20 off, but it's got to be on your first purchase. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. NHL
just create a new email account.
Yeah, there you go. Create a new email account. Flyers, Sabres,
I'm going to take a piss.
Go ahead. Go talk.
Not that I don't care, but I'm going to find a game tonight. I might go back to the Flyers. Tell me if that's wrong.
I don't think it's wrong. But, oh my, smack this sausage, egg, and cheese on everything bagel. Nice, Blaine. Malinsky special, Zona. Yeah? Oh, the Ducks are back from a long road trip. Yay! I love that, dude. R.I.P. Dave Malinsky. That guy was awesome, Corn. Ty in reg. Who's Ty in reg? Let's go one game at a time. Let's talk Flyers. So I have been on a little bit of a little Carter Hart what am I trying to say? I'm trying to snipe a goalie that's getting hot. And I think I'm on a Carter Hart kick. I think he's my guy. He's on my radar. Flames first puck line. Hold on. One game at a time. I want to say, now listen, Carter Hart started playing well against the Hurricanes and then he just folded. You did hit hard on saves. Yep. I would say there's a way to attack and to play. I played Minnesota Wild team total under, found it at a plus price, which was amazing. You got the saves on Hart. The under on the Carolina game came through. There's ways to, if I'm going to be right about this, I'm not saying I am, but we're hitting it. If you're doing that and I'm doing this, there's ways to attack it. I think Carter Hart might be playing better. Oh, I see. Got it. Plus 350. Man, I like the under. Again. I don't want to get too greedy here, guys, but I like either the Flyers or the under. So let's look at what these two teams have done. Now, the Sabres started out poo-pooey, but they've won 2 straight, haven't they? Oh, no. Sorry. Oh, they lost to the Devs. Beat Ottawa. Shut out Colorado. That was the 29th. They got 2 nights off. No. What am I talking about? They're on a back-to-back? Wait. No. Okay, so they have the 30th and the 31st. 2 nights off. Flyers have had 1 night off. Tough loss. Hart was at 3-0 goals against Canes allowed. Now 3. Oh, here we go. Here's the frill nugs that we love. Hart was at 3.5 goals allowed versus Canes. Allowed 3. Now line 2.5. The Sabres have scored. Ooh. Carter Hart legacies. Carter Hart legacies. Sing it with me now. Carter Hart legacies. All right. We were just still on the Flyers game. I like it. So I've been talking about why I like Carter Hart and how he's kind of come through for us recently. And then
he did not. I had him against the Hurricanes the other night and they lost.
Oh, I had the under.
Sorry. Well, he did come through.
Yeah, he kind of came through. So this is what he was saying. Carter Hart was at 3.5 goals allowed against Canes. He allowed 3. Now the line's at 2.5. It's 145 to the over, but the Sabres have scored 4, 4, and 6 in their last 3 games.
Kinda
hot. I like the under.
Shut out. I'm just trying to get you fired up.
I am fired up.
Are you?
I might fire. I've been wanting to fucking hit. I haven't taken a shutout bet all season. I might do it. Flyers money line, Hart shutout. Sabres team total under. Yep. Okay. Like the Flyers, like the under. Flames, Stars. I can't do it. If it were the Flames, I could. There's nothing about this game that makes me want to bet the Flames, and I don't really want to bet the Stars. Flames are absolutely terrible. That over point total is already dog shit.
I was very close to taking their over.
Yeah. They fired their coach.
They fired their coach?
In the offseason.
Oh, okay.
They have a new coach.
I was like, dude, it's been like
No. But that was part of the reason for making the bet. That's not good. Algorithm agrees. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to pass. Avs. Are the Avs back from a long road trip? They did have the night off. Might have had 2 nights off. They got shut out in Buffalo. Yeah, not long, but 3, a quick Northeast trip. They were, they got shut out back-to-back games, the Avalanche. Heesh. Everybody's going to be on the fucking Avalanche minus 1.5 tonight. Piss.
So
Piss haven't scored 3
over.
Last 5
Okay,
games.
Farrell.
The over.
I fucking hate hockey totals.
Who the fuck is Piss? Who's Piss? Oh, is that the Flames? You like STL, Tony? Yeah, I Calgary got it.
Ooh,
okay.
Tony's a good little hockey guy.
Yeah. I like Tony's hockey looks. Looking in, shutout last game, Flyers team total. Oh, yes. Got it. Flames equal Piss. Okay. Flyers, Flames team total over. Fair. I wouldn't mind the Blues. I'd probably go plus 1.5 because I'm soft. Lean, STL, and over. I like most. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Blues also got shut out. So we got 2 teams coming off shutouts. The Blues and the Avalanche.
Over.
Feels like an over, boys. All right. And then as Cornfields had mentioned, so Dave Valinsky was a guy who used to come on VSiN all the time. He passed. RIP to Dave Valinsky. First period over system.
Did he really?
Yeah. Ducks are back from a long road trip, which they were actually pretty fucking successful, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh my God. They won all 4 games.
The Ducks.
Jackets, Bruins, Flyers, Penguins. Unbelievable.
God, the Penguins are so bad.
Yeah, we got to fade, boys.
Sad. They're just done.
We got to fade. Yotes already beat him 2-1, but Ducks coming off 4-game roadie sweep. Yep. And the Coyotes, pissed off I didn't take it. I like their team total over last game. They beat the Blackhawks 8-1. I like the Yotes. Yotes money line. Yep, let's do it.
Coyotes and Flyers. Those are my 2 plays. Boom.
All right, boom. Let's get to the NBA.
I'm only taking 2 hockey plays, but whatever. Why not?
That's fine.
I didn't take anything last night.
I didn't either.
Bet anything.
I didn't either.
There's just nothing.
I didn't either. I didn't. Nothing was speaking to me. And honestly, I was looking at it. I don't even know what I would. I would have taken the Texas Rangers.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have taken the over.
They're road dogs. Oh, you would have hit it. So we should have played. Pussies. All right. Detroit and the Blazers. Detroit 4.5 to 3.5. I mean, just looking at this, it screams Blazers. 214.5 up to 217. Why? I did try to get cute with the Pistons. I think I'm 1-1 betting on Pistons games. I took the Pistons against the Hornets. They went outright. I took the under against with the Pistons and Thunder. That did not come through. I thought there might be something there with the Pistons and unders. The Thunder got whatever they wanted against them. The Blazers are not a good team. They are 1-3. I don't know what to think about this game.
I might be 3-0 betting the Pistons this year.
Look at you. All right.
I definitely laid off last game and they didn't cover. That was kind of against the Thunder.
Jeremy
But
Grant.
I had them against the Heat, and then they won their other 2 games. I can't remember who. I had them against the Heat, and they covered, didn't win. They won the other 2 as dogs or short favorites. So, yeah, I'm 3-0 on the Pistons this year.
Wow.
Are the Blazers coming off of a win is a question.
I want to say yes. They beat Toronto in Toronto. They're on the 3rd game of a road trip
might
they had
go
last
Pistons
night
again
off.
here. I just like this team, man. I just like them. And I feel like sometimes Vegas is a little slow to adjust. This might be a team I just hammer early for the first 10 games.
You going
obviously not blind.
No,
I
know.
laid off last game, but this might be one. Even though I guess what I should say is even though we're looking now, they get 74% of the bets. Typically that would scare me away. I might go for it here.
I like it. I can get down with that. I like the Pistons. Do we have any Detroit guys in here that co-sign Pistons or say stay off? I mean, I don't like the way the line's moving, obviously.
Yeah, it's good.
But that's okay. This shit, that's not a foolproof system anyway. So I'm fine to you're on Pistons. Jalen Duren hurt. Oh, that's why the
Game
line's
time
moving.
decision. So not hurt. Yeah, okay. Hurt.
You've got solid depth. I'm buying that bad news. If he's out, I don't care. I'm buying the dip.
Depth. Yeah.
Buying the dip on the Detroit.
That
Pistons.
explains the point move. That scares me less on that point move then.
James Wiseman might suck.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Okay, thank you. Let's talk Raptors and Bucks. Total 224. The Raptors are not very good so far this year. 1-3, 2-2 ATS. 4.5 to 5. Does that line seem a little bit short to you?
It seems very short.
I agree. I kind of like the Raptors here. This is what the Raptors have done. They've lost to the Bulls, Sixers, Blazers, and they're an under team right now.
3-game losing streak.
3-game losing streak, and 3 of the 4 games have gone under. And also the only one that went over just didn't even soar over. I mean, went over by 7, but whatever. Blazers just beat the Raptors as a 9-point underdog. All right, let's look at the Bucks. What the Bucks have been doing? They covered at home against the Heat. Oh, they played all road home games. This is their first road game. They're an over team, which makes sense. I like the Raptors, and I kind of like the under here. I think I like the over Bucks Raps. Do you? Okay. I like the Raptors catching points. Lopez threes has been money. Yeah, interesting. Raptors get too much respect. Do they? That's an interesting look. Do you have a thought on this game?
That is interesting. I lean the Raptors just because it's a very, very fishy line. But probably not going to play it.
Okay.
I
fine.
shouldn't say probably, even I'm not going to play it.
The Hawks are 8 to 8.5. This is a number that sometimes I see and I get very sketched out by. 8.5. I believe the Nuggets were 8.5 to the Jazz. They did not cover at home. Here we go. Frill Nuggets are back, baby. Pascal points. Raptors teams all open 110.5 at 109 most places now. Last 4, so they've gone under that. Well, it's a very high number. Very high number. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm definitely off the under. I like Raps. Okay. And for any of those player prop out guys out there, I would target a Raptors player maybe who matches up well with the Bucks. Siakam. Somebody said Siakam. I don't know if he's going to be on Giannis. I don't know if I agree. What about like Scotty Barnes or something? I like a little Scotty Barnes action. Hawks 8.5. Wizards. I got nothing for the Wizards. I think they're the worst team in the NBA. They're 1-2. Unfortunately, I need under 24.5 wins. is not a good matchup. Yeah, I agree.
Careful there, Twizzy.
Scotty Barnes, let's go. Why off the under? Again, because of the team total number for the Raptors is a little bit high. Dick. Furl stole my nugget. All right, let's yeah, you got to be careful with that typo, Twizzy. Jesus. Jordan Poole. No. In this stream, we do not Jordan Poole points. No. No Jordan Poole, nothing. He's literally half the reason I faded the Wizards. That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks. Get me out of here with the Jordan Poole shit. Yeah, I want nothing to do with the Wizards, nothing to do with that game. Here's a good one.
This is weird.
Oh my. That's a big old spread. Now, I had the Celtics against the Wizards first half. Celtics are a class organization. The Wizards are a trash organization, okay? Tatum MVP, Jordan Poole. For some fucking reason, everybody's slurping them all goddamn offseason. Granted, I was wrong about Paulo Banchero. Sorry.
Jesus, fucking focus on the road.
All right. 232.5 up to 234.5. I think the Celtics are going to be a wagon. They're going to get respect, and they deserve it. This is a big, big number. Jordan Poole won me a milli 2 years. Millie 2 years in playoffs. Respect him. Nah, fuck that guy. I follow a model that backs you up against the Wizards. I'm not taking the Wizards though. Yes, it is. It's a lot of points. People like the Pacers. Pacers are a trendy team. Wicked spread. That's right. When we talk about the Celtics, we can drop little Boston lingo here. I'm going to go back to the first half.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Celtics first half again. Took it against the Wizards. I'm going to take it again. Fuck Poole and good if he gets hot. I agree. This is too many points. If you want to take the Pacers because of that, the Pacers are injured. Maybe that makes more sense. Be careful. Pacers have injuries. Let's be out for the Pacers. Well, it makes more sense. Pacers have starters out. Got it. Against the Wizards. I know you're not taking the Wizards. Oh, against the Wizards. Got it. Your model is against the Wizards. Got it. Halliburton may be out. You know what? I'd do it.
Still do it.
I would still do it. Just first half.
Yeah.
I don't want him to take the foot off the gas. You know what I mean? Let's keep moving.
I do think the Celtics are going to be a regular season wagon.
Me too.
I think they're pretty pissed off of last year.
What are they ATS right now? They're 1-1 ATS. Yep, 3-0. Yep. Okay. Heat and the Nets. The Nets 1-2, 3-0 ATS. Spread wagons. Heat are at home after losing to the Bucks. Not covering 1-3, 1-3 ATS, 222 up to 223. It's funny.
Man, I don't know. I don't know about this one.
Okay. Spoelstra's birthday. I think it's a weird matchup.
It is a weird matchup.
Especially to see the over.
It's weird to
tick
see
up.
the over move.
Yeah. Are these over teams?
No.
Well, the Nets have gone over in 3 straight.
Well, never mind. It's new.
I would have thought the same thing, to be fair. Ben Simmons boards. I don't know. Watching Joe Mazzulla's interview, they don't seem particularly high on finishing first in their conference. Who's Joe Mazzulla? Is that the Celtics head coach?
Yes, I think so. Dude, I do not know NBA stuff that well. You're listening to a complete moron talk about this. I just like to look at the numbers and look at the teams.
Nets regression. Heat Pistons 2-teamer. Really?
I don't know. For some reason, I get like a weird feeling about the Nets here.
I do too.
I just don't want to touch this game, though.
I don't either. Okay.
The Knicks are playing the Cavs again?
Didn't they just play them last night?
Yeah.
Missoula is.
Not last night, but the night before. No, last night. That's fucking weird.
No.
Last night. Back to back. Night?
That is very weird. Love the Heat. Okay. I can't say I love the Heat, but I have nothing in that game. You being uncomfortable makes the Heat the play. It should not be easy. Fair. Good point, SVP.
I still think the Heat were not. I mean, obviously, this is not a hot take, but the Heat were not a good team all last year.
No.
And then they got very hot in the playoffs. So I think they might be a little overvalued.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not jumping out to take them here.
Are the Knicks going to be an under team this year? Wow, the Cavs are 0-4 ATS. Jeez. Oh, my God. I wanted the Cavs were a team I thought about fading. If they go into their win total, I'm going to be pissed.
I faded them so big last year.
Oh, yeah. I think I did 2 units. What do you mean so big?
3 units.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's tough. They were good. 52.5 is a lot of wins for this team. I think 6.5 is a big number. Is somebody out for the Cavs?
No, because the Knicks were just they were just favored in Cleveland.
It's hard.
So
It's
close.
hard not to take the points with the Cavs. In Cleveland. Yeah. What a weird thing. I don't think I've seen that very often. Allen is out for the Cavs. Garland might still be out. All right. Knicks are under wagons. 3-1. Avalanche. Where do you see that? Oh, it's funny. All right. Nothing I'm really loving at the moment. Pelicans and Thunder. Thunder being 3.5 is kind of interesting. Does anybody think that that's weird?
That's
I feel like that's a lot of respect for giving the Pelicans have been
I
off
think
to a
the
good
market
start.
adjusted very quickly to the Thunder. I think they were a little bit trendy, but they came in with the lines probably being a little lower than they should be. And I think it's adjusted very quickly against them. So it almost makes me lean Pelicans here.
Ingram's out.
Oh, Ingram's out?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Disregard.
Yep, disregard. 250.
Man, NBA is such a...
It's insane. The season just started and everybody's out. Everybody's fucking out. Booker's not playing.
Just make it a like 40 season game, do a mid-season tournament.
65. 65 is fair.
Yeah. Have
65 is fair.
Like, this is so silly.
It's so silly. Every season should be shortened, in my opinion. Baseball, hockey too. Hockey's way too fucking long.
Yeah.
All right. I got nothing. Rockets, Hornets. Rockets 2 up to 2.5. I mean,
Why are the Rockets favored?
why are the Rockets favored? Are the Hornets?
The Hornets are bad.
The Hornet. You are such a fucking boomer. Are the Hornets not? Are they missing somebody? But Silver crackdown. Silver didn't do shit. Too many games. It is too many games. I'm sorry that the
It's
truth
not too
hurt.
many games. It's just it's.
Yes, it fucking is.
Well, here's my point. I don't mind the 82 game thing, but if players are going to sit 60 games or 20 games a year, it's fucking just you're putting out a bad product. Like, just make it so that the regular season games actually matter. They're a little bit more entertaining. Like, that's why people fucking love college football, because even if Alabama's playing Eastern Kentucky, the game fucking matters.
Yeah. NBA should be 20, though. That's hilarious. NBA should be 65. No, let's do 70.
I think the midseason tournament's a cool thing. I think it should be 25, 30 to start the year. You got a midseason tournament, and then you do another 30 to 40 on the back end. I don't know. You can mix those numbers up, but like, do something to make.
What is a midseason tournament?
The midseason tournament they're doing this year. I have no idea how it works. You ever heard about the midseason tournament this year? You run a fucking gambling stream. You don't know about the midseason tournament.
Yeah, but fuck the NBA.
Yeah. Fair.
Wait. There's a mid-season tournament?
Right? There's a midseason. Chat, back me up. Chat, back me up. Midseason tournament counts towards regular season games. Yeah. Careful with the G word.
Stop with the G word. What?
Yeah. There's like a mid-season. I don't know how it works. I don't know anything about it. I think it'll actually be very good for the league. I think it'll be great, but I don't really know how it works yet.
Early December?
Yeah. How have you not heard anything about this?
Is it like a knockout tournament?
I
Like, do you know, how do you make the schedule? It starts Friday?
It's in Vegas. Wow. Thank you for the link. In-season tournament. I can't click that link, but
Okay, at least.
anyway, yeah, that's wild. You haven't heard
At
of
least
it.
fucking QB Vision says it's a headache to understand.
Yeah.
No, I did not hear about this. Watch the commercial. Using a lot of drugs is how you make the schedule. Orlando is in.
Oh, cash prizes and a trophy. Cool.
What the fuck do they need more cash for?
Why not?
These guys
dude?
make insane money.
No matter what, one thing about money is everybody wants more.
I'm not going to read all that right now. I'm not going to read all that right now. But thank you.
I would actually read that.
You want me to read it?
Sick money. Just
All right,
I
hold
will.
on.
Wow. I think it'll be fun. I think it's a great thing that they're doing it. It's a great thing that they're doing it. Anyway, let's get back to the
All
board.
right,
Let's
sorry.
get back to the game.
I can't believe that's real. I had no idea. Okay, where were we? Rockets being favored is interesting. I guess the Hornets are really bad. 222 is a really low number, right? Are these under teams? Wow, so far, yeah. Damn, that seems really low. You'd think of the Rockets as being a scoring team. Rockets being faves is not weird. Okay, fine, fair enough. I guess the Hornets are that bad.
The Hornets are pretty bad.
Okay, fine. I'm wrong. If anything, then that makes the Hornets kind of the play. Timberwolves 3 to 2.5 against the Nuggets. I mean, that certainly looks short. Is that a trap or the Wolves fake sharp? Somebody out? It's always somebody out.
Somebody's got to be out.
It's always somebody out. This is what we fucking do. This is what we do. We play when we go through the NBA board. We play who's out?
Who's not playing today?
Who's not playing today? Whose line is it anyway? The NBA. That's what this fucking stream, the NBA segment's going to be called. Hey, let's talk about this game. First topic.
No, everyone in.
Who's not playing?
And everyone in.
Go figure. That rant. When I start the rant, this game is fucking. Jaden Mack banged up. Cornfields, are you a Minnesota sports fan, by the way? That's so strange if you are. The tournament starts.
I mean, there's corn in Minnesota. It's not that strange. I guess there's corn.
I love how Saucy Bet says the tournament starts on Friday and then said in 2 days. Friday is indeed in 2 days from Wednesday. Thank you, Saucy Bets. Corn is the man. He's okay. He's fine.
You should get Corn on here. I'd like to hear how Corn breaks down a game.
I don't know. Corn's never asked to come on. That's a good idea, though. I'd have Corn on. Why is it strange that you're a Minnesota? I don't know. You live in Nashville. Nashville's got a hockey team, a football team. They have anything else? They don't have baseball or anything else, do they?
Baseball. They don't have baseball.
They don't
yeah, they were about to get the raise. It's a damn shame they didn't.
I moved. Oh, you're from Minnesota. AAA?
AAA. Yeah. So basically the raise.
What does AAA mean? Tennessee has a AAA baseball team. Got it. Nashville Sounds. Short line, but wouldn't fade the Nuggets for fun. Okay, yeah, I don't really care. I got to go back and listen to Friday's episode on the podcast. I've never heard Cornfields on. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get involved. That's a big drop, though, right there on the total.
It is weird that it's that fishy of a line towards Minnesota and a move down. But again, fading the Nuggets is not for the faint of heart.
Mavericks and Bulls. Okay, I have a fake sharp line.
Bulls.
Yeah. Bulls are fake sharp.
Bulls just might be that team that we would typically bet every week and piss and moan, like Nebraska or Miami in the past.
Kyrie questionable. Ooh, Woozy agrees. Not if Kyrie plays. Why is Kyrie out? What's wrong with him? Jesus Christ. Fine, I will not be a female dog. AJD play the Wolves. I don't get it.
I was going to make a bad joke.
Oh, what does this joke mean? Fine, I'll not be a female dog. So fine, I'll not be a bitch. Oh, I'll not be a bitch. What's AJD? What's AJD though? Oh, maybe he just means and play the Wolves for everyone. Got it. The AJD threw me off. Ramadan?
I was thinking AJ Dillon.
Ramadan. He is Kyrie. That's why. Luka can beat the Bulls without Kyrie. I agree. No,
I think they're a better team without Kyrie. That might be a good little value spot.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Bulls as fake sharp tonight. What else is on here?
I like the Mavericks. Might be an only play for me tonight in the NBA. We got a couple more games. Utah 3 down to 2. Yeah, Kyrie is a female dog. Jazz 3 down to 2. Man, the Grizzlies are so bad. I don't want to keep banging my head against the fucking wall with the Grizzlies. You look like you want to?
No. I saw something in the future that caught my eye, but this game is probably a no touch. But the Jazz are pretty good at home. It's a little public. I just don't want to bet the Grizzlies.
No, I don't.
I just don't want to do it. I think they're in big trouble this year.
Mm-hmm. I should change your name to the Lean Weekly. D-Lean Weekly. Maybe I will. All right, Warriors. Oh, sorry, I gotta get the board back up. Next.
Why the fuck has this moved down so much?
Maybe Clay. Maybe no Clay.
Is he not playing again?
Yeah, I don't. I don't fucking.
I'd still to see any Kings game move down. I think they're 4-0 to the over this year, right? Or 3-0 to the over.
Who?
The Kings. I think every Kings game soared.
Really? What about the Warriors too? Let's check both. Are you working today?
Yeah, you fucking go work.
Okay, all right. I mean,
it's almost 12:30.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure it's great.
Fox is out.
The
Fox
Kings
is out. Fox is out.
Got it. Where the Kings went under once.
But, did they?
But by 1 point.
By 1 point.
So you never know where that closed.
Against Golden State.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. Warriors 3-1 to the under so far. Lean Kings. Oh, you should change your name to Lean Analytics. I'm making fun of Special K, not you. Fox is hurt. Yes, Fox is out. Okay.
I actually like the Kings there. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but I do.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would buy the bad news with the Kings.
They got their ass kicked the first time. They're still a little bit of revenge from last season in the playoffs.
I'm waiting to see what anybody says.
Wow.
Anything?
LOL.
Any thoughts?
I lean Kings.
I like Kings. Where else people talking so off the play by tip. Last one.
This is a big line to me. This is a fucking huge line to me.
Somebody's got to be out. Bucks may be out. Degen was definitely a lead guy back in the day.
Fuck that. I'm more responsible now, dickhead. I would fire off. I would have multiple bets all the time. I would have 3 player prop bets in one NBA game. That's what I would do. I got receipts too, motherfucker. When you get older, especially when you have a following, you're trying to emphasize responsible betting. You have to kind of lean by example. The one person I won't take shit from is POD Pete. POD Pete makes one goddamn bet a day. I have more bets on a Saturday than he has in a fucking month. So when he tells me to change my name to see both sides, he can suck my ass. Lean addict. Talking different lean, dog? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know how to justify this.
I don't know what
Somebody's got to be out. On the road and own one so far. Maybe Kings ain't bad. Does anybody know why this is 7?
Clippers are on a back-to-back.
Yeah, but they're at home. I mean, there's no travel, right?
Technically,
They
they're on the
did
road.
play. They did play, right? But
Technically, it's a road game.
shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, technically, it's a
They're
road game.
in their stadium.
Yeah, but it's a road game.
Okay, but it's not.
I mean, season ticket holders for the Clippers.
Oh
do not
my
get
god.
tickets to
Okay,
this.
right. PG, no heart. Yeah, but that's still. Oh, they're going to be lacking a lot of depth. They traded 4 guys and Harden's not playing.
Oh, good take there. W take.
First time beat the Clippers in 11 straight games. Wow, is that real?
And
Magic
now they're
Lettuce?
-7. That's what I mean. Like, I like the Clippers this year, but this line's bananas.
See, this is the problem. One 7-point dog is going to cover and one is not. So I'm going to say it's probably the Lakers that will cover and the Kings cover. Yeah. Okay. K agrees.
Lakers. All right, K.
Laker.
I'm in. I'm gonna go Lakers.
Kings cover. Lakers cover.
I'm
Yep.
such a bitch on these big lines in the NBA, though. I might just go first half. I might go both. We'll see how.
That's not being a bitch.
These are kind of fun ones too, because you just wake up in the morning to find out, right?
Yeah.
Who's
yeah.
staying up till fucking midnight on a Wednesday to see if the Lakers
Oh,
cover?
if PG doesn't play, right? He went off last night, 27 points. Okay, let's run it
Dude,
back.
did you see the PG? Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Did you see the ratio of likes to
No.
bookmarks?
No.
It's almost 1-to-1. Likes to bookmarks. Like, we are going to get blasted with that as soon as the Clippers have a bad game in the playoffs. It had like 10,000 likes and like 10,000 bookmarks.
Good
That's
note by Dig Dad.
crazy.
That is crazy. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That's a tough spot for the
All right, take that. I'm sold. Lakers.
So, quick recap, run it back. Greg's gonna see if there's something there with the Pistons, and I concur.
Yeah, it's a strong lean. I'm not punching in yet, but it's a strong lean.
I
Nope.
like the Raptors, but I'm not gonna do it.
Nope.
Hawks, no.
Nope.
Celtics first half for me. Celtics first half for me.
I might go public with the Nets. They're not even that public. Fuck it. I might go Nets.
That's not public. That's not a public spot with the Nets, in my opinion. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
3-0. You're just gonna ride the 3-0 ATS train.
I mean, I've only been on them for one game, so I'm
Right.
getting on the train
Clippers
late.
started the game
I missed a couple
horrendously
stops.
last night. We don't want to buy the bad news for the Clips. No, I don't think so. Nothing for me in the Knicks. Nothing for me in the Thunder. Nothing for me in the Rockets. Nothing with there. The square play I'm going to make, if it is square, I hope Kyrie's out. I'm going to go Mavs. I think I'm going to be, you know what? I hereby declare, not even, and I want you motherfuckers, all you chirpers out there who say, oh, DJ's not going to bet a game because he's invested. I have the Bulls under wins, and I am going to fade them tonight. So shut up. But I'm going to go out here and say I might be a bit of a Mavericks guy this year. You don't like it?
I'm not on Kyrie yet. I'm not on Kyrie. I can't do it. He
How,
scares me.
any basketball hoop heads in here? How do you guys feel about the Mavericks this season? Not like to win the championship or anything, but I like them
On a game-to-game basis.
game.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them on a game-to-game basis. Are you going to bet the Rangers? I don't think so. No, but I like
I'm
them.
kind of done with baseball.
They don't need him. Luka's the man. Took them over wins. Luka's due. Mag. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, they got a good squad. I can't even name anybody else on their team. Tim Hardaway Jr.
I think he's gone.
Uh,
Didn't they trade him?
I don't know. Robert Covington. Bulls are just bad. Last MLB game of the year. Yeah, it is. He's still there.
Unless if the Diamondbacks, I might throw a sprinkle on the Diamondbacks to win it.
Don't.
You think?
Don't.
No?
No.
Yeah, the Rangers
No.
are just rolling.
No, the Rangers are winning the World Series.
They haven't been that good at home, though.
D-backs are
They
good.
haven't been that good at home.
I'm taking the over in the World Series. Rocco was in the Harden trade. Who's Rocco? Derek Lively really.
Yeah,
helps their
Rangers probably
defense.
roll tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna roll. The Diamondbacks are dead, bro. Yeah, 10-0 on the road. I know. I was surprised PODP was on the D-backs because he's a trend guy. Okay, let's keep going. Mavericks for me. Jazz, nothing. I'm gonna probably play the Kings, and I'm not gonna play the Lakers, but I like Lakers. That's 3 plays for me. I'm going Pistons. No, 4 plays for me. Pistons, Celtics first half.
Damn.
Should I not do Celtics first half?
No, 4 plays is just
Mavericks. There's fucking 12 games.
I might tell MJ on a total too. I do like a good NBA total.
Yeah,
For fun.
you see his handwriting in his notebook? That shit looks fake. It's not, but you see his handwriting? You
Really?
should come. No, you said MJ.
Yeah. I didn't think MJ's a notebook guy.
He's got a notebook.
I thought he always does a little potion.
No, for his totals, for his plays.
Oh, okay.
Go look at his Twitter and look at his handwriting, and then compare it to yours.
My handwriting's bad.
Greg's handwriting is
It
terrible.
is better than mid-major Matt's, though.
Mid-major man is
Matt.
terrible handwriting.
Very bad handwriting.
Really
Very bad handwriting.
interesting. Buy bad news yesterday with the Dallas. Yep. All right. Those are my plays. Kings, Mavericks, Celtics first half, and Pistons. Greg, what are your plays? Please tell the audience.
Flyers. Arizona Cardinals.
Look at
I'm
you.
fucking with you.
Oh,
no.
God.
Pistons and MJ has been phenomenal reading totals.
He's a very sharp NBA.
So I'll probably have 3. I'll probably tail one of his totals. And I think I'm going to go Pistons or Nets. I'll make up my mind there, and Lakers.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pistons, Nets, Lakers.
Okay.
Rangers in 5. Yeah.
No adjustments worked. Tail MJ's total, and if it hits, don't mention that you tailed it and just act like it was yours.
It was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I like when people do that.
Or I could do what you do, and after he picks it, say that was my best bet. You stole my best bet. But wait till I've actually done the full write up for it,
bro.
and then say something.
No. The first time you stole my best bet, you literally I said in the text, that's gonna be my best bet, and you just took it.
But that was week 1, and we were talking about shit a month in
And
advance.
there was also a time you formatted the newsletter and you put my best bet as a game that I did not even say.
I would say a lot of things. You did say that one, but anyway.
All right. Anyways, why are Lakers -7? I don't know. We
Yeah.
just talked about it.
I'm not sold, but those are the 3 games I look at: Pistons, Nets, Lakers.
Yep.
And MJ, definitely got an eye on him for totals because he's been fucking red hot.
Yep. What was I just gonna look at real quick? Kylo for PDF for PF. Kylo 4PF new follow. What's up? Oh, subbing by pandemic.
Thank you, Matt.
W's Matt.
That was an hour ago.
That was an hour ago. Sorry, I missed that. Is anybody live right now that needs to be rated? We are going to shut it down. I got a couple corp calls.
Yeah,
to make. Greg's got to get. Greg, thank you.
Thank you.
Gross. Thanks for coming.
All right. Yeah, for sure.
Unannounced. Oh,
What?
the weekly specials market has moved, ladies and gentlemen. Since this stream, who's out there moving the market? You sons of bitches. The Chicago Bears went from 10-1 lowest scoring team to 950.
Oh, I thought you were about to say. I was about to punch.
Who's doing it? Who's doing it? You son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Goodbye, Greg.
Goodbye,
Greg. Good luck on your bets. I know I'm gonna just take one more bite of the burrito. I just have a weird. Forgot what it says for like. So, handyman Al, I moved the line. Book it as live. Oh, I hope and things with characters. Those are mine. Don't take my headphones.
No, I just
You sure these are mine?
All right.
In my pocket. Have a great day. We'll send you guys to book it. Book has been live for 2 hours? Really? Oh, that's probably why it was so slow today then. Rain, book it, sports. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Crafting a PP entry?
There's like some prize picks contest thing.
Oh. Well, have fun with that. I'm not a big prize picks guy, but I know.
It's not legal in New York, which makes it tough.
Yeah. It is fun, though. I like looking at the lines. All right, guys. We're raiding. Have a great day. Good luck on all your bets.